Hello, chat. We are live, we live. And it's time for the final match of this tournament. Let's see if India can take home bronze. That is the match. India versus Spain. We are back with energy because पिछला match boring था because, well, there was nothing at stake. But now everything at stake. Bronze चाहिए. रो पड़ेंगे अगर नहीं मिलेगा तो. And we have all the 4 games. Vidit against Santos, Nihal against Anton Guijaro, SL against Danny Ufa, and board 4 pe we have Abhijit Gupta fighting today. So we have a change on board 4 and Abhijit Bhai is back. He has a chance to prove कि board 4 के real contender वही थे and उन्हीं को खिलाना चाहिए starting से लेके अब तक. So chat, let's have a look at all the games one by one. First, we have VD with the black pieces. We have E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6. Spanish by the Spanish players. D3, Bishop C5, Bishop G5. And this is the current position. ये current position चल रही है chat. क्या हाल है chat? भाई अब important match है यार. अब तो बहुत important match है भाई. अब ये वाला जीतना है. पिछला वाला wasn't so important, but this one is very, very important. I want India to take home bronze. It's so important. And let's see क्या होता है. So stream like कर देना, and if you're here for the first time to subscribe, so let's go for it. Time बराबर है. Going to the second game, Nihal against Anton Guijaro. We have D4, Knight F6, Knight F3, D5, C3. Chat, you know which opening is incoming. You know which opening is incoming. You know it right, chat. बोलो सबके सब. कौन सी opening आने वाली है, chat? He's not played C4. Let's go. Let's go. Hey Muskan, Vimesh, Solly, Vikalp, Rudranil, Adarsh, कैसे हो? And we have the London system on the board. कल जो बदला हमें लिया जाएगा, आज लेंगे कल का बदला. कल का बदला आज लिया जाएगा. London system आज पेलेगा. Nihal Sareen won the first game. He will win this one as well. So great start for Nihal already on the board. Beautiful opening by Nihal. So your Pathmesh bhai, long time. Oh no, not London. Hey. Oh yes. London. Hey Janvi. Hey Chasud Maurya. Going to SL's game, we have a very interesting opening here. He has the black pieces, the star of the Indian tournament, I have to say. I hope he ends that well. He does not want to have a bad taste in his mouth or bad taste anywhere. We won this win. अरे अक्षत भाई, thanks a lot for the 5 gifted memberships. भाई देखते हैं किसके मुंह पे गिरेंगी ये. सीधा भाई यूएस में नॉर्थ कैरोलिना से आती हुई जानवी के पास हाथों में, चैतन्य के मुंह पे, श्रेया के हाथ में, रोहन के मुंह पे और सिद्धांत के मुंह पे. थैंक्स अ लॉट भाई फॉर द मेंबरशिप भाई. कैसे भाई? First match was a tie chat. Second match will decide whether we get bronze. I know we could not get gold, but घर आएंगे जब bronze medal टांगते हुए तो भाई कम से कम 4 मीडिया वाले तो आएंगे इंटरव्यू लेने के लिए. So let's see क्या होता है chat. हाँ, आवाज तो ज्यादा थी यार. कल का रिजल्ट ना है लड़ने का, सारे कल का नहीं होगा, आज जीतेंगे. सो SL आफ्टर द मूव बिशप E7, D4 takes, बिशप G4 हैज प्लेड दिस पोजीशन एंड आई थिंक व्हाइट डेफिनेटली हैज द सेंटर. उन्होंने भी यूफा डैनी को खिलाया. दे हैव चेंज्ड देयर टीम हियर, बट एट द एंड आई थिंक इट शुड बी ओके फॉर ब्लैक. आई मीन इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील. या D5 खेल के भी नाइट D8, नाइट D7 खेलेंगे एंड वी हैव द C file. द स्ट्रक्चर इज सिमेट्रिकल एंड इट ऑल लुक्स इक्वल. अक्षर भाई टाइम क्या वहां पे यार? अब तो यार 12 घंटे का डिफरेंस हो गया अपना. Going to the game of Abhijit Gupta, and by the way, we have a change. We don't have Setu, we don't have Sasi, we have the third man. तीसरा बंदा आया है फोर्थ बोर्ड पे चमत्कार करने के लिए. क्या अभिजीत भाई कुछ करेंगे? Let's see. C4, Knight F6, C4, D6, Knight F3, D5, Knight C3, C5, takes, Queen takes D4, retakes D5, Bishop G5, Bishop E7, E3, castles, Rook D1, Bishop E6, Queen A4. Now I do like this opening for White because he's not risking anything. It's a very solid setup for White. Isolated pawn के against खेल रहे हैं, so White cannot do too much wrong. छुट्टी है तो मिक्सर दे रहे हैं. हाँ, थैंक्स गिविंग. अरे भाई मतलब कितना कल्चरल शिफ्ट आता है यार सडनली. थैंक्स गिविंग भाई साहब. नाइस. मैं देखा था, अरे बहुत लोग कह रहे थे ट्विटर पे, बहुत फैला हुआ था. नाइस. वर्ल्ड कप फुटबॉल भी देखना है, चेस भी देखना है और एक साथ दोनों चीजें गड़बड़ है. किसी को मिस नहीं करना था भाई. कोई बात नहीं, आज आखिरी मैच है. दिस इज द फाइनल मैच. विल इंडिया टेक होम ब्रॉन्ज और नॉट? एज सिंपल एज दैट. इवैल बार नहीं दिख रहा भाई. ये सफेदी क्या है भाई? इतनी बड़ी बड़ी सफेदी ये जो हिल रही है, ये जो डांस करेगी सफेदी, और क्या है भाई ये? आई थिंक चैट नहीं दिख रही होगी. चैट भी आ जाएगी भाई, चैट भी आ जाएगी. सो ब्रॉन्ज के लिए लड़ते हुए इंडिया के ये 4 प्लेयर Clear? Okay. And going to the VD game again, V has played knight to e7. Very interesting idea. So he wants to probably play c6 and long term even go d5. Let's go Team India indeed. And Chad, you can again make the prediction. I will pin the link. You can poll and predict the results कि भाई क्या results आएंगे इस round के लिए. If you predict correctly तो भाई कुछ ना कुछ crazy prize तो मिलेगा. Suspense रखूंगा prize में हर मैच के लिए. I think पिज्जा पहले रिवील नहीं करना. हर मैच के लिए कुछ ना कुछ different prize होगा भाई. Every prediction a different prize. Abhijit Gupta is playing on board 4. Yes, he's playing on board 4. Chess 20 वाला बार नहीं दिख रहा. अच्छा, ओ Chess 24 वाला. Okay, I think वो refresh करना बनता है. Chess 20 वाले थोड़े slow चलते हैं. Now it should be there. Now it should be there. Yes. गुप्ता जी on B4. यार अब अभिजीत भाई अच्छा खेलने चाहिए भाई, वरना हमारे कोई भी प्लेयर अच्छा नहीं खेल रहा यार. हैप्पी थैंक्स फॉर ऑल द इमोशंस मुंह पे मारे. साहब वो ओजी वाला ही इमोस यूज कर लो जिसका राइट साइड में बैट कट आउट है, छोटा होने के बाद बैट पार्ट इज इनविजिबल. मैंने जनरल से मांगा वो यूज करता. भाई मैंने वो छोटा वाला दूसरा पहले वाला ट्राई किया, वो भी छोटा है, ऐसे टिल्ट खिंच रहा है रे. बोर्ड 4 पे ड्रॉ की गेस क्यों करी मैंने? भाई बोर्ड 4 पे ड्रॉ वुड बी अ गुड रिजल्ट आई वुड से. फिलहाल के लिए जितना हमने देखा है हमारे 3 ही बोर्ड खेलते आ रहे हैं. पता है एक बार मैं स्कूल में ना, मैं जब 11th में शिफ्ट हुआ था तो मैं सीबीएसई नेशनल खेलने नहीं गया था. तो हमारी टीम में 3 ही प्लेयर गए थे खेलने के लिए एंड बोर्ड 4 वाज एम्प्टी. सो दे केम 5th इन द रैंकिंग्स विद 3 प्लेयर्स, जस्ट 3 प्लेयर्स. सो मुझे इतनी गालियां पड़ी थी भाई स्कूल, अपनी टीम से लेकर स्कूल के पीटी टीचर से लेकर सबसे गालियां पड़ी थी कि तुम खेलने नहीं आए स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट प्लेयर होके और तुम्हारी वजह से हमें नेशनल में प्राइज नहीं मिला. तो यहाँ पे भी सिमिलर सिनेरियो है. हमारे 3 ही प्लेयर पॉइंट कमा रहे हैं. सो लेट्स होप सो 4 बोर्ड पे आज कुछ पॉइंट आएगा हमारा. So going to Nihal Sari's game, Nihal finally, starting off winning. And once he's in the winning vibe, what opening does he prefer? The London system. Bishop d6, e3, castles, knight d2, c5, bishop d3, takes, b6 now. And if you ever face this setup with the black pieces, remember, don't take on d4. That is exactly what white wants. He will squeeze you till death. Instead, just play b6 and maintain the center. Don't allow white to basically get a piece to d4. And yeah. Pretty much it. So we have queen e2, a5, h4, and you can see Nihal going for it. By Nihal going for it, you can see he's not joking around. Everything is in the air. भाई कुछ भी हो सकता है. फ्लेक्स करते हैं भाई, फ्लेक्स करने के मौके कम मिलते हैं भाई. इससे प्लेयर को यार मारना चाहिए जब भी मौका मिले. Bishop a6, that's why black exchanged. We take, and this is the current position. I think g3 will play next, and then he'll probably castle, and then maybe long term go knight e5. Going to the game of SL, by the way, who's been the star of this tournament for India after bishop g4, bishop e3, d5, countering in the center. Lot of tension in the center. I mean, I can see the sexual tension dripping after. Okay, this is the tension right now, so people are enjoying. Going to Abhijit Gupta's game after the move queen a4, h6, bishop h4 played. There's still pressure on d4, so I would say he's slightly better. Going to the VD game, opponent is thinking, he's taking his time, and this is the important match. Can VD finish on a high? It's very important. समोसा भी होता है प्राइस भाई. Who the hell knows what the price is? Do poll. मैंने लिंक पिन करा है भाई, मैं खुद वोट करता हूं. चलो, so VD चल चैट मैं भी पोल वोट करता हूं. रुको. So VD game में I can see he has the black pieces, so I'm going to predict a draw in the VD game. If I win, I'm going to treat myself to a pizza. Next, Nihal David. Nihal के है सफेद pieces and he's playing the London, so I have to of course back the London system and I will say Nihal will win. Next would be SL against Yufa Danny. Now SL has been in impeccable form, but he has the black pieces, so I will go for a draw for SL. And final board, Abhijit Gupta bhai, queen b6, queen b5. Board 4 se mujhe, I think it's jinxed, so regardless of the player I have less expectations, but I will go for a draw. These are my predictions. You can also make yours. The link is put in the chat. You can go for it, and that is done. If you would have said draw for Nihal, that would have been funny. Nahi bhai, of course I back the London system always. So I have to of course back the London system and I'll draw. बोलना चाहिए था, funny होता. नहीं भाई, funny नहीं भाई. No jokes about London भाई. London is the best. Joke तो वैसे बहुत लोग करते रहते हैं. All looks chill, so equal time for VD's game. C3 played. I think white is playing for the move d4, countering in the center. It's time to play c6. Bishop goes back and then maybe even d5. And slowly he has to castle. Yeah, this इस pawn का भी थोड़ा ख्याल रखना है. ओ नो ऐसे आपको मेरे प्रेडिक्शन की कसम है जी. नाइस. लेट्स सी इफ एसएल कैन बैक यू. पार्टी बदल गए नो फ्लिप, अरे ऐसा कुछ नहीं, पार्टी नहीं बदलती है, मेरी कोई पार्टी है ही नहीं रे। टूर्नामेंट फॉर मेंबरशिप गिवेज भाई करेंगे, वो भी करेंगे यार, वो भी करेंगे। ब्लैक पीसेस है तो क्या हुआ, अपने भाई जीतेगा भाई, भरोसा पूरा है। बट आई थिंक लुकिंग एट द पोजीशन सारे पॉइंट एक्सचेंज होने वाले हैं, सो probably draw is the most likely result. If you exchange all these 4 pawns, I think position is symmetrical, तो draw के chances बहुत high हैं. We'll see how it goes. Although SL is very good in great form, so you never know, he can pull it off. VD के हाथ में काफी pressure. He knows he has to come back, and he is the top seed of the Indian team, and he would love to come back with bronze. I remember किसने VD की वो stream देखी थी यार, when they won gold the first time 2020 में, याद है क्या? Like when they won gold, like कितनी crazy stream थी ना, कितनी सही feeling थी यार वो, to see India win gold. That was crazy. Okay, C3 played now. Let's see what happens. एक टाइम था जब इस चैनल पर चेस खेला जाता था और गैस द येलो होता था, अब तो कमेंट्री चैनल बन के रह गया है भाई। अभी लोगों के पास टाइम कम है ना, आई थिंक पीपल हैव लेस टाइम, एंड आई रियली वांट टू वैल्यू पीपल्स टाइम एंड नॉट स्ट्रीम सम रैंडम स्टफ व्हिच इज नॉट रेलेवेंट। यूजुअली आई स्ट्रीम इंपॉर्टेंट स्टफ, आई थिंक दैट मेक्स श्योर कि भाई लोगों का टाइम बेस्ट यूटिलाइज हो। ऑफ कोर्स बाद में बोर्ड 4 का लोल होके इंडिया हार सकती है कई बार, बट दैट्स आउट ऑफ कंट्रोल। चलो भाई, C3 played now. Let's go C6 VD. C6 पे विचार करो. If I win again, I will win 1%. It's not pizza this time. It's something different. I will not reveal what it is. Suspense में रहोगे भाई. I will not reveal what it is. But yes, you could. Chat stream like करते हैं, जल्दी stream like कर दो भाई. Let's get to 200 likes जल्दी से भाई. 200 watching भी नहीं है, but okay. Get the point. 40 minutes for VD here, okay. बस की स्ट्रीम करते हो ज़्यादा इवेंट तो आप बुलेट खेलो, वही होगा भाई। बुलेट तो मैं ऑफ स्ट्रीम अभी भी खेल ही रहा था, आई कुड हैव स्ट्रीम, दैट्स नॉट अ बिग डील, बट आई थिंक कम लोग देखेंगे रे। अभी तो टूर्नामेंट कम लोग देखेंगे, लोग इतने डिसअपॉइंट हो गए कल की लॉस के बाद, तुम देख नहीं रहे हो। अब कम से कम प्ले विद सब्स करो, कभी करेंगे भाई, करेंगे यार डेफिनेटली। आई थिंक नेक्स्ट स्ट्रीम टूर्नामेंट वाइज तो टाटा स्टील करेंगे, दैट्स ऑन 29th। नाउ इवन दो सागा भाई विल हैव एवरीथिंग लाइव फीड सब कुछ, बट आई विल स्टिल स्ट्रीम इट, इट विल बी फन, बिकॉज आई थिंक वैसे भी मैं फॉलो करूंगा यार। एंड वो रैपिड एंड ब्लिट्स है, इंडिया में है, Hikaru is playing, so of course I will stream it. कम लोगों से क्या होता है, एटलीस्ट एंटरिंग तो करो, वो तो कर सकते हैं भाई। प्रेडिक्शन दे रहा फीफा का, वो भी कर सकते हैं यार, आई डोंट माइंड इट, वो भी कर सकते हैं। टाइल ट्यूजडे करेंगे अभी, कोई भी जिस दिन ट्यूजडे फ्री होगा ना, कोई और स्ट्रीम नहीं होगी, आई विल स्ट्रीम टाइल ट्यूजडे, डन। Okay, C3 played now. VD is thinking. Honestly, I think if he should not be thinking on move 6 though. That's not a good sign. हाँ, I will stream by. I'll anyway follow the tournament, right? So जब follow करना ही है तो like it makes sense to stream. चाहे watching जितनी भी I'll stream, totally fun. 5 दिन चलेगा, बड़ा मजा आएगा। We voted exact same results. Let's win together. भाई अगर if we win together तो I'll give it to you. भाई of course I think that is fair. But अब हमें और कोई और लोग कॉपी ना कर लें। भाई क्या हाल है? C6 played, good move by VD now, and I think the idea is to basically take the center, challenge white in the center immediately. Position बहुत cramped नहीं है, I think the knight will go to G6 at some point, and then it'll open up. Into सही किया भाई, कल था, but of course competition is very tough, and we'll see how it. मुझे 3-4 हफ्ते में पता लग जाएगा. Hopefully I get in. Let's see क्या होता है यार. अगर ब्रॉन्ज जीते तो इंडियन मीडिया को तो बोल देंगे गोल्ड मेडल जीते हैं, उनको तो अनिल गिरी भी नहीं। The thing is, it really matters, man. Like I just feel somehow, imagine करो you are working in a news outlet or in the position of some sports government या कोई भी पोस्ट है तुम्हारी, ठीक है? तो यो गाइस भाई क्या हाल है? Chat miss. Imagine करो कि यार तुम्हारी कोई भी पोस्ट है, ठीक है? And you have been given the task of covering India during the Olympiad, chess Olympiad जो अगस्त में हुआ था. Then there is one more tournament which has similar international appeal, and India does not win a single medal. What are the chances that next time there's a strong tournament, you'll send a team there to cover the event? Very unlikely. So every such event, जहाँ पे India as a team is playing against top players, I think it matters a lot in terms of the sport. What's the news? भाई news कुछ नहीं भाई, मैंने तो वोट किया है भाई. मैंने वोट कर चुका हूँ. Chat, you can also vote भाई. This is the link भाई. This is the link for the poll. You can also vote. And देखते भाई क्या होता है. वो तो आई थिंक एक भाई जीत गए अपने यार, ज़्यादा भाई जीत गए आज 4-0 का। ऐसा व्हाई डोंट यू डू चिल्ड्रन प्लेइंग चेस ऑनलाइन लाइक समय भाई? द थिंग इज यार, आजकल ना यार चैट सही बताना, आई थिंक एवरीबडी हैज लेस टाइम, ऐसा मुझे लगता है। लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल यूट्यूब खुद रेकमेंड नहीं करता, सो इट डजंट रेकमेंड एट ऑल। लाइक वी हैड यस्टरडे, हमने 2 स्ट्रीम करी, दोनों स्ट्रीम में, एक में वी रीच्ड 1K पीक वॉचिंग, एक में 1.1K पीक वॉचिंग, एंड आई थिंक आई गेट लाइक 25 subs in one stream and 10 in the other. So that tells you कि पहले मैं 20 की watching में I used to gain like 20 subs. So YouTube doesn't recommend the streams, and second, people also have less time, so I really want to value the time people have. अगर कुछ important होगा तभी stream करो. That makes more sense to me. Video is like people can check it out at their own preference जब free हो. D6 played now, this pawn was hanging, so it makes a lot more sense to defend this pawn. And now we'll castle, of course. Now white can double our pawns, that is the problem. But at least we'll get the bishop pair then, and then we can play f5. Complain नहीं कर रहा, watching में कोई complain नहीं है भाई, अभी तो 175 पे stream कर रहे हैं. It's about the YouTube algorithm. वो YouTube को पता है कि लोग उतने देखने के लिए free नहीं है, तो वो recommend नहीं करता. Thanks Ashit भाई. Of course I'll stream whenever it's possible. Time is money कह रहे हैं Tom Pinto. If you spend too much time in the sun, do you get a Hindustan? ये बाहर जाके लोगों से पूछना भाई. +1. ये नाइट मार के स्ट्रक्चर, या स्ट्रक्चर कैन बी स्पॉइल्ड, बट आई डोंट नो किसी ने वो शेवनिंग स्ट्रक्चर देखा है कि नहीं. वहां पे भी व्हाइट ऑफ्टन टेक्स ऑन f6 एंड स्पॉइल्स द स्ट्रक्चर, but long term black can go f5 and he can basically get rid of the double pawns, and he can also use the g file for an attack. You can imagine this bishop coming to g3 and so on. So there are hopes. Yeah, it's not a one-way street. So yeah, white can spoil the structure, but it's not the end of the game. It's just maybe an imbalance. आपने इसके लिए ड्रॉ पढ़ कर विन बोल दी? रियली? नहीं, मैंने ड्रॉ पढ़ के यार. This is second match, Ronak bhai. This second match, first match was a tie. First match was a tie in second match, and that means कि जो यहाँ जीतेगा goes home with the bronze medal. दोनों टीमों ने घर ही आना है, लेकिन जो जीतेगा they come home with the bronze medal. बाकी खाली हाथ आएंगे भाई. खाली हाथ आने में बहुत एक्सपीरियंस है मुझे. Does not have a great feeling. Going to Nihal Sareen, by the way. After 96, h5 played by Nihal. h6 blocking this pawn, important move. a3 controlling the square just in case black were to take. Queen to c7 and g3 defending the f4 pawn. Now I think white will not castle directly because the h5 pawn will hang. Probably he'll just keep the king in the center, or either go king f1, king g2. The knight will probably route to e3, and then he will slowly try to get to e5 without allowing black to take on d4. That's very important. Whenever black takes, we have to take with the knight. That's very important. Isolated pawn नहीं देना है. It will be very similar to what VD had yesterday. वहां f4 isolated था, यहाँ पे d4 हो जाएगा. All games are equal with fireworks. होंगे fireworks. अभी तो शुरुआत है ना, अभी तो टाइम 30-30 मिनट है लोगों के पास. जैसे ये 10 मिनट पहुंचेगा, 15 मिनट पहुंचेगा, तो फिर देखेंगे fireworks. भाई वीकेंड से करा करो लाइव स्ट्रीम पॉसिबल. वी लव टू वॉच यू प्ले लाइव. डन भाई, डन करेंगे भाई, करेंगे. यू डोंट गेट अ टैन, यू गेट सन्स. अबे ये क्या है रे, इतने सारे पन कहां से भाई? तुम पन वाले आदमी कब से बन गए? जल्दी स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रहा, मजा स्ट्रीम करने में. थैंक्स अ लॉट मुस्कान. बट देयर इज अ रीजन व्हाई दे आर नॉट स्ट्रीमिंग. दे आल्सो नो द सेम रीजन. दे आल्सो नो द सेम रीजन कि लाइव स्ट्रीम आजकल YouTube रेकमेंड नहीं करता. दे आल्सो नो दैट. ओपनर्स के बारे में हम कैसे सीख सकते हैं भाई? वीडियो चेकआउट करो भाई. YouTube इज लिटरली अ एनसाइक्लोपीडिया ऑफ चेस ओपनिंग्स. जो ओपनिंग सीखनी है सर्च बार में टाइप करो एंड गो थ्रू द वीडियो. यूल फाइंड मेनी ऑन दिस चैनल, यूल फाइंड ऑन CBI's चैनल, यूल फाइंड गौतम चेस चैनल, you find us on every single channel there is. Going to SL's game and chat exactly what I said happened. Yeah. So after this tension, white took on e5, took on e5. The knight is pinned right now. Took on d5. Knight takes, bishop takes, bishop takes, queen takes, queen takes. And what I said was everything will get exchanged, and we'll have a very simplistic position with huge chances of draw. So I am going to say my prediction SL is going to be correct. I think it will be a draw. And you can still predict. The link is pinned, chat. The link is pinned. जाके predict करो भाई. एक बंदे को surprise prize है. YouTube crazy नॉन्स के ऐड दे रहा है आजकल. BT really I have no clue about that one. Recommend तो बस शॉर्ट्स ही करता है. YT वीडियो भी कर सकता है. तब भी करूंगा जाऊंगा अभी तो. ओके गाइस बाय. ये वाला मैच टाई हुआ तो ब्लिट्स. ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग आई वुड प्रेफर अ टाई. देख ही ले यार ब्लिट्स आज. लाइक इतना कुछ हो गया, ब्लिट्स देखने में अलग ही फील है. ये कर लो यार टाई, कर लो टाई. इट्स फाइन फॉर मी. अगर व्यूज चाहिए तो ट्वर्क करो, शॉर्ट्स बनाओ. नहीं भाई, ऐसे शॉर्ट्स नहीं चाहिए भाई. Okay, all looks chill. I think SL is 8 minutes up on the clock, 7 minutes up on the clock, so it's not a big deal. Going to the game of Abhijit Bhai, who's filling up very, very important shoes here. with all the pressure on him. Queen b5, queen takes, bishop takes, g5, bishop g3, and now bishop to b4. I think bishop e5 might be interesting here, trying to defend this, not allowing black to, isolate your pawns. Agar black ne maar diya, to maybe this pawn can be attacked heavily later on. Rook c8, knight e4, and so on. Isko defend karna bada mushkil ho jayega. That's why bishop e5 might be a smart move here. Who all want to tie? Chat, what do you want? Would you prefer a clean win? Would you prefer like a tiebreak 3+1 and then a win? Which one would you prefer? Board 4 पर एक भी win नहीं है. I know board 4 has really cost us this match. I know, but still, maybe today is the day. Clean win any day, tie plus win, tie plus win. Today I will say tie plus win. Usually I say clean win, but आज tie plus win चाहिए भाई. Just for Nihal Blitz God mode, exactly. I want 1 crore rupees. ये अलग ही धमाल का बच्चा बड़ा हो गया नीतीश नामक. Clean prediction change नहीं कर सकते लोग. Yeah, you can't change it. You can't change it. ये वरना तो बढ़िया है, तो लोग change करते रहेंगे. Chat, you still have some time to predict. Go and predict which player would win. Go to this link and make your predictions, भाई. You can win some surprise prize, भाई. अब मजा नहीं रहा, ये बात तो है, मजा नहीं रहा. बट यार इमेजिन करो यार, ब्रॉन्ज तो मिलेगा भाई. कल तुम हिंदुस्तान टाइम्स खोलोगे तो वहां पे आएगा विदित गुजराती, एसएल नारायणन एंड निहाल सिंह की टीम को मिला ब्रॉन्ज. 4th बोर्ड प्लेयर नामक वहीं पे संन्यास लेते हुए. जस्ट किडिंग भाई. थैंक्स अभिलान फॉर द हार्ट्स भाई. Who called it full custody not कोल होना हो? अरे यार तुम्हें क्या हो गया भाई इकाईस भाई? ये इकाईस भाई कोई कंटेंट राइटर की जॉब ले रहे हो क्या भाई? ये सब नहीं चलेगा वहां पे. पिज्जा कब तक आ रहा है भाई? उसमें टाइम लगेगा. अरे आई कॉन्टैक्ट यू ऑन द वेबसाइट भाई. अकाउंट चेक करना भाई. कल ब्रॉन्ज जो मिलेगा सेतु को, शशि को और अभिषेक. आई थिंक सबको मिलेगा, सबको मिलेगा ब्रॉन्ज मोस्ट लाइकली. इवन इफ यू आर ऑन द बेंच यू स्टिल गेट द मेडल. दैट्स द एडवांटेज ऑफ दिस. यो शुभन भाई, anybody joining in? Basically अभी पहला मैच टाई हो चुका है 2-2 and this match is the final. Basically whosoever wins gets bronze. We cannot get gold but we can definitely come home with a medal and it's important. कौन सा लिंक? ये वाला लिंक भाई. Go and make predictions for this game. इन क्या स्कोर रहेगा? बोर्ड 1 पे क्या रहेगा? बोर्ड 2 पे क्या रहेगा? 3, 4 पे. And if you guess all 4 correctly you basically get a prize भाई. नहीं विन प्रेडिक्ट किया है एसएल के लिए. होप दैट कम्स ट्रू. ओके 1 करोड़ एग्जैक्टली भाई. वो 10 कहता है लेकिन. लेट्स गो. ये क्या है रे भाई? मुझे लगता है वीडी टाई होगा भाई. मुझे भी लग रहा है यार वीडी का भी कुछ भी. ओ d4 प्लेड बाय द वे. सो ही काउंटर्स इन द सेंटर, डज नॉट स्पॉइल द स्ट्रक्चर एंड वीडी हैज टेकन ऑन d4. गुड मूव. आई थिंक नाउ ही विल टेक ऑन f6 because now this is more of a damage to VD structure. If I predict correctly and there's nobody else who has the same predictions, then I will treat myself to a pizza. अभी ही जीत जाओ, प्रेशर में नहीं देख सकती टीम को. ये तो है यार. बट आई थिंक ब्लिट्स में लेकिन अलग फील आती है यार. वो 20 मिनट की स्ट्रीम जो थी ना भाई, वो सबसे इंटेंस थी. चेस में 1 करोड़ काफी है, ये तो है. आई हर्ड लंडन सिस्टम इज लूजिंग. किसने कहा भाई? कौन है ये मनुष? नाइट b8 प्लेड, किंग f1, नाइट c6, किंग g2, रुक c8, रुक c1. बार पे भरोसा ना करें. बार बहुत हाई है. आई थिंक व्हाइट इज डूइंग फाइन. देयर इज नो स्ट्रेस हियर. पिज्जा नहीं भाई, कुछ और होगा. सस्पेंस रहेगा क्या चीज होगी. एवरी सिंगल पोल वी हैव आज से, जब भी मैं पोल रखूंगा मतलब इट विल बी अ डिफरेंट प्राइस. ये स्ट्रीम पे ऐड क्यों आ रहे हैं भाई? भाई वो ऐड तो हमेशा ही आते हैं ना स्ट्रीम, कोई भी यूट्यूब पे कुछ भी खोलते हुए. 31 अंडर 8 अंडर 10 एट द रेट 30 हो गए भाई. उस टाइम पे मैं चेस खेलता नहीं था. अरे खेलता तो मैं भी जीता यार. नेक्स्ट टूर्नामेंट्स कब है और कौन सा? नेक्स्ट टाटा स्टील होगा. आई थिंक नेक्स्ट टाटा स्टील स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम 29th, 4 days from now. We'll have VD, we'll have Nihal, we'll have Prag, we'll have the women players. बहुत सारे strong players आ रहे हैं खेलने के लिए. Then you'll also have बाहर से you have Hikaru Nakamura coming, you have Amidarov coming, Wesley So coming. So बहुत crazy मैच रहेगा यार. आपकी स्ट्रीम पे तो नहीं आने चाहिए ना, पर क्यों भाई? मेरी स्ट्रीम में क्या स्पेशल है यार? YouTube प्रीमियम मैंने खुद का, जब से वो मेरा वो केस हुआ था ना रेवेन्यू का, मैंने पूरे फैमिली को YouTube प्रीमियम पे डाल दिया भाई, फैमिली प्लान पे, ताकि कोई ऐड गलती से देख ही ना पाए, वो चक्कर ना हो. टास्क इतना फर्स्ट स्टार्ट होगा आई थिंक 29th को होगा यार. नमस्ते नमस्ते लक्ष्य जैन जी, कैसे हैं आप? कैसे हैं सब में ऐड नहीं आता है, संदीप महेश्वरी की नहीं आता भाई। उसका आई थिंक मंथली रेवेन्यू वैसे ही करोड़ों में है रे, मेरा मंथली रेवेन्यू 100 में है, तो इसलिए थोड़ा सा ऐड चलाने पड़ते हैं। एंड ऑल्सो बाय द वे, इफ यू डोंट रन एड्स, यूट्यूब रेकमेंड्स योर कंटेंट लेस, बिकॉज उसको भी पैसे कमाने को नहीं मिलता। सो एज अ कंटेंट क्रिएटर, अनलेस यू हैव 2.5 crores to give away to some other creator for free, I would recommend running ads. YouTube wants is free with no ad. What is YouTube wants? ये नेकेड एच कहाँ चला गया? नेकेड एच चला गया, उसके कपड़े अब बचे नहीं है। Let's go. Queen B7. I think यहाँ पे should just play Knight F1, Knight E3. I think that looks logical. He could also play Rookie. आज Rookie 1 possible नहीं है ना, ये pawn थोड़ा सा irritate कर रहा है। Is it possible to win gold? No. India can win bronze at best, but bronze भी important है यार। Vance is pirated में लाइफ में कुछ नहीं लेता भाई। मैंने आज तक एक चीज मैं बोल सकता हूं विद इम्प्यूनिटी, आई हैव नेवर बॉट एनीथिंग प्राइवेट। अब प्राइवेट नहीं, सॉरी, पायरेटेड, नथिंग पायरेटेड, नॉट प्राइवेट भाई। कितने प्राइवेट भी कुछ नहीं लिया ऑफ कोर्स। कितने बजे एमएसजी करोगे? स्कूल जाना है भाई। एमएसजी क्या है रे? कैन वीडी टार्सिल? यस, वीडी कैन। हाउ कैन अर्जुन लूज टू एफए? व्हाट द हेल इज एफए? अच्छा, फेवरन कारुआ ना क्या? ही कैन भाई, ही कैन। आर यू इवन इंडियन? आई एम यार। थर्ड प्राइज का प्राइज मनी क्या है यार? प्राइज मनी मुझे पता नहीं यार, पैसा कितना है। टॉरेंट यूज मैंने किया होगा यार। मैं बचपन में यार, मेरे को याद है कि यार बचपन का मुझे ऐसे कोई याद भी नहीं है ना। मे भी कोई डाउनलोड करोगी मूवी, मुझे ऐसे याद नहीं है, बट एटलीस्ट इतनी मेरी मेमोरी है। आई डोंट एवर पायरेटिंग एनीथिंग लाइक इन द पास्ट में बी 10 years एटलीस्ट, जहां तक मुझे याद है। मिस्टर टॉरेंट 3 लाइनअप अनाउंस, रियली? कौन कोई अच्छा बंदा खेल रहा है क्या? First match was a tie, chat. First match was a tie, and this match will decide who will take home bronze. Going to the game of SL, this is turning out to be very equal actually. Queen D5 के बाद King G2 takes, Knight D5, Bishop D4, F6. I think King will go to F7, Rook comes to E8 or D8, second Rook comes to C8. This seems to be dead drawn. Going to the game of Abhijit Bhai, who has huge shoes to fill. It seems like it's still roughly balanced. क्रिकेट फॉर क्रिकेट बाय एनी डे। जहां पे कंट्री अच्छा खेल रही है वहां पे मेरा ज्यादा इन्वेस्टमेंट है भाई टाइम का। यॉर्डन है, अदिबान है, ममिदोव रॉफ है, ये कह रहे। विकिपीडिया वॉचिंग पीपल पेइंग 8 डीलर्स फॉर ब्लू टिक, मतलब अच्छा ओके, यू मीन दैट। ओके, पोल वाला लिंक नहीं खुल रहा भाई। क्या नहीं खुल रहा? क्या बात कर रहे हो तुम? पोल वाला लिंक नहीं खुल रहा है? हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल? है सच में नहीं खुल रहा यार। सच में नहीं खुल रहा। रुको हाँ, ओ इट्स डाउन। वेबसाइट ही डाउन है क्या? आई थिंक वेबसाइट ही डाउन है भाई, वेबसाइट ही डाउन है। आई थिंक वेबसाइट इज डाउन में भी। आ जाएगा, वापस आ जाएगा भाई। ये लिंक है भाई, इट विल कम बैक वेरी सून आई थिंक। I want blitz. Even I want blitz. Let's go. By the way, after CD4, white played CD4 back, bishop B4 check, bishop D2. What? Okay, then it is fine for black, right? Black comfortably equalized. You did not spoil my structure. I can just take and play D5. I see absolutely zero issues with the VD position here. He plays in fact Queen B6, goes something even more ambitious. बताओ भाई, हमारे 150 की वॉचिंग ने 200 की वॉचिंग ने क्रैश कर दी है वेबसाइट। नहीं चल रहा है चैट, चल रहा है। इट्स वर्किंग नाउ। यू कैन गो देयर एंड वोट। भाई इट्स वर्किंग। फिनाले क्यों लिखा है भाई? फिनाले है ना, लोग ब्रॉन्ज के लिए फाइट कर रहे हैं भाई। जो कब टूर्नामेंट इंडिया विनिंग ऑन बोर्ड फॉर जीत रहे हैं क्या? अरे यार, score till now is 0-0. Match 1 was 2 each, and I think this is the decider. Tikuji has crashed the site. That's good news. Santosh Latasa ji time लेते हुए, what is your hobbies apart from chess? भाई ये तो literally MBA question भी था। I love to dance. That's one thing I usually end up doing that. उसके अलावा भाई podcast सुनना, content track करना, latest trends, whatever. किताब पढ़ना, so on. Come on, faster. कितने बजे मैसेज करोगे भाई? आज नहीं होगा भाई, कल होगा। आज तो रात को स्ट्रीम खत्म होगी, कल करेंगे। Match 1 में draw. Yes, match 1 was a draw भाई. बढ़िया गेम है, कैसे हो यार? Okay, looks interesting going to Nihal game. Nihal man, come on यार, learner system की इज्जत दाव पे यार. You are literally the representative of the learner system now. VD also lost yesterday. We need that win. We need that win today. 5 मैसेज में कैसे चैट करते हो आप? नहीं पता नहीं यार, तुम्हारे मैसेज अपने आप मिस आते हैं यार. 1 more rupee. Okay, going to SL's game. Yeah, King F7 played by SL. Luckily, same color bishops here, so there's always some chances of like some result happening. But looking at the symmetrical structure, it should be an easy draw. Abhijit Bhai still thinking, taking his time. He knows it's an important game for Team India. He wants to come back with bronze medal. आज का साक्षात्कार कैसा रहा? परिणाम एक क्या गए? इतना नाम है थॉमस और हिंदी देखो बंदे की. जैन ट्वीट क्या है भाई? Come on, come on, come on. संतोष जी जल्दी चले. I think it's castle next. We play d5. We get the knight to e4. And I see no issues there. Will there be CSL? Well, I think Sagar Bhai and Samay did kind of hint there would be CSL in December. But we have not heard about it so far. So maybe in December, yeah, it is possible. There's a huge gap between, I would say, 5th, 6th December and 25th December. The national starts from 22nd. 15-20 दिन का gap है, so it might happen during that time. I don't know who Thomas Sowell is. कल कितने बजे? अबे ये कह रहे Hikaru and Wesley death match. I don't think so. I don't think so, yaar. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up, buddy, hurry up. Going to Nihal's game. Nothing has happened. SL's game. Rook d8 played by SL. Yeah, this is turning out to be an easy draw, man. They will trade off rooks now. Rook takes, rook d8, takes, and they will shake hands. एक बार चेक करो तो आपने एसएल के लिए विन प्रेडिक्ट किया है. क्या बात कर रहे हो? Really? Did I predict a win for SL? How do I check? Oh, I predicted a win for SL. Oh, I can't change it, no? Crap. Oh, okay, okay. Oh no, it's a good thing कि SL जीतेगा अगर. But I accidentally predicted a win, yeah? Sad. Interview is fine. Result will... I'll get the results in a month or so. Time लगता है रे. Han vs Doogie Beans match. That's a good idea. Thank you, Vedant bhai. That's a good idea, bhai. Have you played against Magnus or Vishy sir? I have not played either of them, but I have commentated with Vishy sir, and that's like a great मतलब ऐसे achievement of my life, yeah? कि मतलब ऐसे उनके साथ commentate करना भाई, it's crazy. You are more chatting than playing chess. Yeah, you know, it's very hard to play chess. You're actually following games जहाँ पे बाकी लोग खेल रहे हैं. It's very hard for me to get into the screen and start moving the pawns of SL Narayanan. it's very difficult. By the way, going to Vidit Gujarati, we have still the same position. Nihal still this. Oh, he played knight to f1. And that's a good move because the knight can come to e3. And if the black knight were to move to e4 or d7, then we can go to g4 and then e5. That's the dream square for the knight. Bas Vedant bhai, itna bhi pyar nahi bhai. Thanks a lot, yaar. Going to Abhijit's game now. He's still not moved. Jaldi chalo bhai. When being silent is commentating, I think there'll be blitz tie breaks. I am also hoping for it, bhai. I am also hoping for it. You played Karu though, right? Who won? Mr. Pahadi Stoner. I can see why your name is Stoner, yeah? Stoned hi rehte bhai. Who do you think would win in a match between me and Hikaru? What do you think? First game kaun jeeta? First game tie raha hai, and this is the finale chat, the final match. IM का टाइटल कब आ रहा है? IM का टाइटल भाई आएगा भाई. Yes, Abhijit is playing. Obviously you, yellow भाई. भाई ऐसे मॉड नहीं मिलेगा. यो संच भाई. इंटरव्यू भाई क्या एक आर्बिटर को नौकरी से निकलवाना है भाई. उसका छीनना है वो. Of course टिक्कू जीतेगा. Nice one. By the way, still Nihal's opponent is thinking. So SL has played g6. I think the plan is to go f5. And because we have a dark square bishop, we put the pawns on light squares. He'll now play a6. I think that's the obvious move. And after rook c1, He can just play rook c8, and this is a dead drawn position. I was just being sarcastic. I can bet you will win against Samay Rana though. I have played many games against Samay. Let me check what the record is. Samay के साथ रुको. Samay Rana chess.com. I think I lost to him once. उसने मुझे बातें करते करते फंसा दिया था. Yeah, it's 17-1 in my favor. He basically tricked me. बुलेट खेलते खेलते डिस्ट्रैक्ट कर दिया और जीत गया बंदा. 17-1 है. समय का ठीक है भाई. समय के साथ ठीक है. So going back to the game, Samay flagged Tikuji once. Yes. I'm sorry I wasn't familiar with your game. ये क्या भाई? China, Uzbekistan, China won 3-1. So now Uzbekistan has to win. अगली बार आ तू टूर्नामेंट में 1-0 का 0-1 कर दूंगा सीधा. भाई खेलना ही नहीं मैंने टूर्नामेंट. क्या कर लोगे तुम? Bring everyone so much joy when you in the stream. Nice. मैग्नस खेल रहा मिस्टर डॉजी के चेस्ट में पेयरिंग्स आउट. क्या बात कर रहे हो? मैग्नस क्यों खेल रहा है भाई? इतना बड़ा आदमी है मिस्टर डॉजी. कैन इंडिया गेट गोल्ड? यस, दे कैन बाय गोल्ड एट द ड्यूटी फ्री स्टोर. दे कैन गेट ब्रॉन्ज. टूर्नामेंट में तो ब्रॉन्ज ही मिलेगा भाई. पता नहीं 2.5 1.5 था जो भी था, बट आई थिंक चाइना वन. द स्कोर डजंट मैटर. फाइनली क्या हुआ भाई? समय टिक्कू बीफ इनकमिंग. नहीं, इंडिया में बीफ नहीं होता. क्या ऑड्स जीतने के टिक्कू भाई? भाई ऑड्स तो यार मे द ऑड्स बी इन आवर फेवर, बट राइट नाउ इट सीम्स टू बी सारे बैलेंस्ड ही है. अभी तो स्टार्टिंग फेज ही गेम का. निहाल का गेम, या नथिंग हैज हैपेंड ऑन नाइट f1. आई थिंक वही मैंने बोला, द प्लान इज टू कम वाया दिस पाथ इफ अलाउड टू. From Black's perspective, he doesn't want to take immediately. Maybe he can actually. Now he can, yeah. Now he can even take, because if you take, then I take back, and it should be equal again. Yeah, I think the game is just equal. The game is just equal. आप next में कौन सा खेलोगे? I don't think I'll play any tournament in India at least. Not for. Yeah, my next tournament in India will be never, most likely. Last round, yes, the last round. Unless it's a tie and then we have blitz tie breaks. But वो भी immediately बाद में होंगे. But it is technically the last round. Yes, India can win bronze. And then अनीशा फिर अपने नए जॉब पे भाई लड्डू लेके जाएगी कल की इंडिया जीत गई. And then people will say, भाई चेस भी खेलता है कोई सच में? Go सर्बिया. नहीं भाई. Are you married? नहीं भाई. सागर भाई को टाटा स्टील इंडिया ने कंपनी दे दो. मतलब क्या इसका रे? लास्ट में क्या हुआ? लास्ट वाले में टाई हो गया 2-2. छुट्टी है कल तो परसों लेके आना यार. लिंक चेक करो. लिंक चल रहा है. लिंक चल रहा है. Chad, you can still predict, bhai. You can still predict. Link is pinned. This is the link, buddy. This is the link. You can still predict the score. कि क्या स्कोर रहेगा? बोर्ड 1 पे क्या रहेगा? बोर्ड 2, बोर्ड 3, बोर्ड 4. Queen A6 played by black. This is a very common pattern for black to exchange queens and head off into the end game where he's absolutely fine. I think Nihal will have to take, unfortunately. The stream is not ending, gaming gang bhai. Last 100 rupees की गाड़ी चुराई और जेल चले गए. मतलब Ashwata, I will not play Delhi International. I think, as I mentioned previously, if you are rated above 2000, playing in India right now is literally like, you know, ये depth trap होता है ना, ऐसे यार rating trap है. Everybody is 400 points underrated. There is no point in playing in India. Oh wow, Magnus is playing क्या? भाई मिस्टर डॉजी म्यूटेशन इतना खतरनाक टूर्नामेंट है. अधिवान is also playing. Wow. ये कब है स्टार्ट? व्हेन इज दिस स्टार्टिंग? बताइए भैया कब स्टार्ट हो रहा है यार ये? बताओ रे हमें. अधिवान इज प्लेइंग दिस. वाओ. 20 मिनट में. ओ वी कैन आल्सो हैव अ लुक एट दिस टूर्नामेंट देन. नाइस. वी कैन हैव मे बी एडी वर्सेस कार्लसन. मे बी दैट माइट बी इंटरेस्टिंग. इसमें भी आ रहा है क्या चेसकॉम पे मिस्टर डॉजी म्यूटेशन? आई डोंट थिंक सो. या चेसकॉम वाले डालेंगे? नहीं डाल रहे. डालो चेसकॉम वालों, डालो यार. लड़ाई हो जाए तो मैग्नस से भी जीत जाएंगे टिक्कू. एग्जैक्टली. बाय द वे, क्वीन A6 played, rook A6 and knight to E3. Now it seems to be dead equal to me. It's AD super today. अच्छा, टाइम कंट्रोल क्या है बे? सॉरी, इस गेम का और एक दिन एक ही राउंड है क्या? करता है क्या इंडिया के बच्चों से? भाई मैं खेलने आया था वहां मुंबई. पेला ना लाइन सबको. आया ना, फोर्थ आया ना बिहाइंड IMs. भाई वो चक्कर नहीं है, बट देयर इज नो पॉइंट. इट्स लाइक लिटरली इन्वेस्टिंग इनटू क्रिप्टो राइट नाउ व्हेन यू नो कि क्रिप्टो मार्केट में कितने स्कैम हो रहे हैं. चेस कोर्स कब शुरू होंगे भाई, पता नहीं यार. Oh, by the way, Abhijit bhai did find bishop e5. Excellent move. Black played knight e4, putting even more pressure. And now Abhijit plays a3. So I think we'll see knight c3 on the board now. And it will spoil his structure. But then he can now put the king on d2 and defend the pawn that will come to c3. So without the knight on f6, it becomes much simpler to defend this pawn. Going to the game of Nihal Sareen. He's played knight e3. Still looks equal. SL, by the way, has played king to e6. He's traded one pair of rooks, by the way. And next he will play rook to c8 and it should be dead equal. Going to the game of Vidit again, let's see how it goes. Queen b3 played by white. That is, well, an ambitious move, but also allows VD to take with check. Knight takes, and now VD should obviously counter in the center. Maybe take on b3 or not, but now he has to play d5 and go for take the center here. That's very important. Till what time will you continue your YouTube? वो देखते हैं भाई. इतने डीप सवाल अभी नहीं भाई, इतने डीप सवाल नहीं. 5+0 such a cool time control. तो कितने गेम है आज यार? आज एक ही गेम है क्या? एक ही गेम है क्या आज? Do you think anal beads से cheating हो रही है? It's a myth. It's a myth भाई. Nobody is going to cheat with anal beads यार. I mean, this is hypothetical. I don't think that's happening. That's not happening. Let me check यार. मिस्टर डॉजी इन्विटेशनल पूल 1. लेट मी चेक आज कितने गेम है. स्केड्यूल कहाँ है भाई? 25 नवंबर को. आज सारे आज और कल ही है, बस आज और कल ही है. व्हेन इज अधिबान प्लेइंग? इज इट अ स्विस टूर्नामेंट और अ राउंड रॉबिन? वी डोंट इवन नो. इट्स राउंड रॉबिन. रुको, एरिक रोजन अगेंस्ट अधिबान है. व्हेन इज अधिबान प्लेइंग कार्लसन? रुको, अधिबान अगेंस्ट कार्लसन कब है भाई? राउंड 5 में भी नहीं है, राउंड 6 में भी नहीं है, राउंड 7 में भी नहीं है, राउंड 8 में भी नहीं है, राउंड 9 में भी नहीं है, राउंड 10 में भी नहीं है. राउंड Dubov is back, by the way. That's interesting. Round number 13. When is round number 13? Round number 13 is November 26th, 12:30 बजे रात के. जल्दी से बंद कर देते इसको. Next SEC match is on 6th. By the way, VD did not play the move d5. He just no. He's still to play. Still thinking. Going to Nihal Sareen's game. Rook to a7 play, trying to double up rooks. Replacement David Howell, nice. What's your plan B? No plan B, bhai. I don't believe in plan Bs. Plan B is for scared people. Just kidding, by the way. You can have plan Bs always. Anish 1, Mr. Raj Invitation 1 and 2 इस बार बिजी था, इसलिए मैग्नस आ गया. Nice. Okay, man. SL can already shake hands. I think this is done. This is a draw. King d7 and rook c8, or even just rook f8 and f5, and this seems to be a dead draw. I think this should be pretty even Stevens. By the way, Abhijit Gupta की भाई की गेम में after 94 a3 takes has happened. Now rook to c8. I think king d2 makes sense. Yes, he plays it. I wouldn't say he's better anymore. I think it should be now equal only. We both have one weakness each to attack. However, my bishop is better than yours, so I would still say it's tiny bit better for white. Magnus tweet. क्या tweet किया रे Magnus ने? बताओ भाई क्या tweet किया? Team Norway was not playing, yeah. Only the strongest teams were invited. And Norway sucked big time during the Olympiad. So they were not invited in this tournament. देख लो जाके. अरे मैग्नस क्या ट्वीट करेगा? अरे क्या ही कर लेगा मैग्नस, हैं? अरे अभी तो let me check. I am here so I don't get fined. Okay. Nice. Plan B equal to beats. No, bhai. That's not the case. Going to V's game. Oh, he played queen to a5. Wow. That's an ambitious move for sure. So he's kind of threatening knight takes e4 now because the knight is pinned. And if you were to castle, for example, let's say, thinking everything is fine, chat, can you find the move for black now? Can you find the move for black in this position? What does black play? Getting match the tournament without even announcing it is crazy. That is true. First match tie was shot by, yes, b5, and the bishop is trapped. In the actual game, actually, in the actual game, what happened, bro? He played queen to a3. Wow, that was the best move. And now VD took the pawn. Oh, look at this, bishop c6. That's such a rare move. Chat, कितने लोगों ने लाइफ में ये move देखी है? I've never seen this move, bishop c6. World Championship is in April, I think, next year. I think इसके बाद टाटा स्टील होगा, उसके बाद मे बी CSL होगा, and then World Blitz होगा. इस साल के टूर्नामेंट ये पेंडिंग है. And now you capture with the knight. You don't lose the queen, of course. But now white can take, knight takes, and knight takes e4. Now this is a dead drawn position. We will simply castle, play rook to e8, rook d8. And I would say I would still prefer black because he has the bishop against the knight. So VD seems to be doing absolutely fine. For Blitz champion, I don't know who was the champion last time. I forgot. Abdul Saraf to Rapid ka champion tha. Blitz ka kaun tha re? Going to the game of Nihal Sareen, after rook a7, g4 was played. So Nihal still gaining space. He's trying to put pressure. C takes d4, and now I think knight takes d4 will be played. Why was this game showing equal? Black is behind dilemma. Why bar equal? We'll have a look. MVL tha kya? Okay. First match stream, live है channel में मिल जाएगी भाई. MVL, nice. So going to SL's game, yeah, they might even repeat moves now. F5, rook e1. In fact, I think SL is slightly better. If he wants, he can play for a while after F5. But I think he will take the draw if white is going to ask for it. By the way, knight c6, h4. I think the game is equal because white has a slightly better bishop than the black bishop. But then black also has more development. The rook is active. And there's only one weakness which black can easily defend with the king to d6. And this pawn is also weak. So white is not completely risk-free. He can't dance around too much. If white were to play knight d4 and black takes, white takes, then white gains a bit in edge because his pawn structure becomes more solid. But for now, it seems to be equal. h4 is a nice try. Here, black has to play the move g4, not allow white to open the h file. That might be detrimental. Also cannot take on h4 because that will spoil his structure. So g4 is very important for black here. White trying to put on pressure. Going to game off with it. Let's go. We have an endgame after knight e4, d5 played, which is not the best move apparently, but also works. Knight to c3, bishop e6. But now the bishop, because it's pointed as own pawn, I think this is equal because bishop is not the best bishop in the world. कुछ भी match नहीं भाई, वो इनका नाम मैंने कभी सुना नहीं है. उज़्बेकिस्तान गेम्स की दिखा दो, उनमें तो नहीं आ रहा मजा. आएगा रुको सब में अनिश की आत्मा आ गई, सब ड्रॉ. I don't think that's the case. I think what happens is, as we reach the semi-finals, finals, the strongest teams survive. And because they are the strongest teams, they are less likely to make mistakes. And that's why you see such thrilling finals in every single World Cup in cricket as well, because semi-finals, finals, because the strongest teams survive. And it's pretty much the case here. What if multiple predict right? Then इंटी पिंटी पॉन्टी करना पड़ेगा भाई. 4 ड्रॉ ही करने थे प्रेडिक्ट, गलती करी वीडियो पे भरोसा करके. Did you check video of Chess India? India says France person like U40. I did not check it. I forgot it, yaar. I will check it out. Okay, B3 played. Now knight will come back. Funny, कहीं से आवाज आ रही है बाहर से. First match was a tie, it was a tie 2 each. Going to Nihal Sareen now. He hasn't taken still yet. I don't know why. I just don't see CD4 being a better move than knight D4 here. If I predict correctly and win, मुझे पिज्जा ही देना भाई. वो surprise है रे. It won't be exactly the same. Let's go. 20 bets for Nihal. Although time is not an issue here because the position is so simplified. SL. Oh, look at SL's king. ये कहाँ चल दिया भाई? ये कहाँ जा रहा है? How did it come here though? Check king d5, check king e6, check king d5, check king e5. They're repeating moves, yeah. VD is playing the Tata Steel, the India edition, but he's not playing the one in Netherlands next year. पोल क्लोज अभी नहीं है भाई, अभी तो एक भी गेम पास भी नहीं है एंड होने के. F6 played by Vidit now, so controlling the E5 square. Next he will play King F7. This rook will go to C8 and this rook will go to E8. I think the rooks deserve to be on open files and hence the choice is very simple. सरप्राइज के नाम पे ये क्या है रे, बकरी का ये क्या है रे? Why not Indians? I think they are going for a younger lineup this time. They've called all the youngsters this time. That's why not VD, I think. And he also played last time, so they tried to shuffle it up quite a bit. गेम एंड करने के बाद नहीं करना, थोड़ा टाइम तो देना भाई. काफी कितने लोगों ने किया अब तक? ज्यादा लोगों ने किया नहीं होगा ना. लेट मी चेक, लेट मी रिफ्रेश. कितने लोगों ने किया? कुछ लोग होने चाहिए ना, वरना मजा नहीं आएगा ना. बिकॉज नोबडी विल विन अदरवाइज. आई वांट समबडी टू विन. कितने लोगों ने किया है? 20 लोगों ने किया है. 20 लोगों से आई एम नॉट श्योर. चैट यू कैन स्टिल वोट. आई विल गिव यू अनदर 9 मिनट्स. चैट आखिरी 9 मिनट्स है. यू कैन यूज दिस लिंक टू बेसिकली वोट. You have to predict all the results of all the 4 games. If you predict correctly, you win a surprise prize by. Trust me, it will be worth it. पिछले वाले हमने पिज्जा दिया था. अभी देंगे मतलब. हाँ, मतलब आप वीडी को बुढ़ा बुजुर्ग बोल रहे हो. बुजुर्ग नहीं भाई, but he's right in the middle. By the way, knight to G1. Wow. Which tournament did VD thank you in his vlog? I think that was Tata Steel ना. उसने उसी में shout out दिया था ना. It was Tata Steel, I think. Although I'm not sure. I think Tata Steel ही था. Okay, VD, let's go King F7. I think overall chat, out of all 4 players, 4 boards, first of all, SL, I think definitely we can look forward to him being there in many more tournaments. He's played spectacular chess. VD as well played good chess, crushed some very strong players, which I think we all were waiting for. यार कितने टाइम से मैं सुन रहा था, कितनी स्ट्रीम्स में, कि VD 2700 से नहीं जीतता, अजी कब जीतेगा वो. लाइक कितनी बार सुन चुका हूं मैं ये स्ट्रीम पे. ओनली आई रिमेंबर भाई. So he defeated so many strong players this time, so good performance there. He could have played better, of course. There's room for improvement, but he played well as well. But I think both Tupe Nehal kind of struggled a little bit. He won the last game today, but it was a bit too late, and hopefully he can keep pushing today as well. And 4th board was just a bleeding point. We did not win a single game. That's the issue. अभी भाई हार जाओ यार. नहीं नहीं भाई, क्यों तुमने वोट किया है क्या उनके हारने के लिए? SL has drawn, chat. SL has drawn, and that means we have half each. कितने लोगों ने SL का ड्रॉ प्रिडिक्ट किया था रे? लेट मी चेक. ड्रॉ काफी लोगों ने प्रिडिक्ट किया था यार. वाओ. सो मैक्सिमम लोगों ने ड्रॉ ही प्रिडिक्ट किया था. भाई साहब, लोग स्मार्ट है. ए गाइस भाई, स्टेटमेंट चेंज कर दिए. स्टेटमेंट चेंज कर दिए. आई हैव हर्ड दिस स्टेटमेंट हंड्रेड्स ऑफ टाइम्स कि विदित गुजराती जब 2700 था, लाइक साल के स्टार्टिंग में, he used to win against lowers but he never won against stronger players. That was the only statement I heard. अब जब पेल रहा है तो स्टेटमेंट चेंज हो चुका है कि हायर से जीत रहा है बट देन 2400-2500 से ड्रॉ कर रहा है. ऐसे कैसे चलेगा? नाइस वन, नाइस वन. फर्स्ट गेम टाई हो गया भाई. नहीं, इट एंड्स एट 9:30. 9:30 आई विल एंड. मैं टाइम दे दिया भाई. इंडिया आज भी हार गई. नहीं भाई, पहला वाला टाई हुआ है, सेकंड वाला चल रहा है, एंड वी कैन स्टिल विन ब्रॉन्ज. या तुम इमेजिन करो अगर अभी पीवी सिंधु खेल रही होती और ब्रॉन्ज के लिए, तो कितना हाइप होता रे. सो ब्रॉन्ज इज नॉट बैड. इट्स नॉट बैड. सेकंड भी ड्रॉ होगा तो ब्लिट्स. आई एम ऑल इन फॉर ब्लिट्स वजस भाई. तुमने कहा होगा, बट आई थिंक मोस्ट पीपल सेड दैट. आई रिमेंबर क्लियरली. It was always that statement कि VD मतलब कुछ कर नहीं पा रहा है against stronger players, and he's finally winning against strongest players. That's a good sign. PV सिंधु chess player नहीं है. Thankfully, it's not Olympiad and it's chess. I know, bhai, but for me it's a big deal. I do want a medal. Rahul bhai, yes, but it's match for 3rd place. It's for the bronze medal. So knight a5, knight c5 is a plan for Latasa ji. So VD can of course play b6 to stop that. Next will be, gaining space on the queen side. For example, g5, h5, h4. Because you have the light square bishop, so ideally your pawn structure is g5 and then h4. याद रखना chat, कभी भी equal end game हो ना, like equal मतलब जहां पे there is no imbalance, you cannot find a plan to win and it feels like a draw. There's one way to win that end game. There's one clear way to win that end game. What the hell is this? Oh, okay, ठीक है. You basically gain space with the pawns. कल को कोई भी रेस हुई, मान लो गलती से पास पॉन निकल गया, कोई भी नाइट एंड गेम या किंग घुस गया, जिसके पॉन ज्यादा एडवांस्ड होंगे ना, that side will win. So clearly pushing these pawns all the way will give you more chances to win this game. आकाश कुमार जी कह रहे हैं, will you play a match with me? नहीं, I only play with अक्षय कुमार. पीवी सिंधु ओलंपिक में ब्रॉन्ज लाती है तो क्या तो ये भी तो हम भी तो ब्रॉन्ज लाए थे रे. वर्ल्ड टीम चलो टाटा स्टील जीतो, वो भी आने वाला है 4 दिन में भाई. शाक के अगेंस्ट तो प्योर लगता. हमें भाई शाक कैसे जीता था वीडी से भाई टाटा स्टील में, याद है? किसी को याद है? जब शैक ने वीडी को हराया पीस ब्लंडर से, तो उस टाइम पे तो तुम बोले नहीं, अब कैसे बोल रहे हो भाई? Abhijit, that is way better. We'll see. I hope so. By the way, right now after g4, knight d4 played, and of course black will not take here. He plays knight to e5. So yeah, but I have control over c4 and it's not a big deal. Going to Nihal's game, we saw it till c takes d4. He did take with the knight at the end. Knight takes, pawn takes, rook c7, takes. And this open file is not such a huge deal because there's no entry square. All these squares are controlled by white. So until he has the knight on e3, this knight is an excellent piece. Defends the pawn, defends the squares, and also puts pressure. Yeah, kal ko aage ja sakta hai. So I think next plan should be to slowly play f3, prevent knight e4, then bring the king to the center, and then try to maybe play b4, try to open the a file, and then get to, like, the second 8th rank and so on. That should be the logical plan. Yeah, Vidi ro diya tha, exactly. Ro diya tha us din and he was crying. And us time pe nobody supported him. So now you can't complain. Going to the game of Vidit Gujarati again. This is the current position. Bishop f7, h3. White is doing the same thing. He's also trying to advance his pawns. White is clever. And now knight to e7 played. The knight is probably headed to f5 and d6. First game was a tie, Satyaranji. And now the second game will decide. If India wins, they win bronze. If India loses, they get nothing. And if it's a tie, then we have blitz tie breaks. उसी वीडी रात के 2 बजे तक पिया, most likely yes. वीडी का biggest supporter apart from parents sister Tikki. I wanted to do well by it. I think youngsters, they have बहुत time and they have a lot of support. I think as somebody who's slightly older than youngsters, I think he deserves the support. Do you have a third? No, I don't. I'm not a channel bring of this batch. Maybe knight f5 anyways. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, you take d5, I take d4. Trade. VD Konsi Har, I think it was from Tata Steel in January. Nihal won first game for India. Yes, Nihal won, and 4th board. I think who lost? 4th board lost. No, पिछले round में I think. Yeah, 4th board as usual lost for us. I think 4th board में jinxed है. आदिया वीडियो को गाली देती है, अब सब बदल गए. Tata Steel starts on 29th. China gold. China won the first match. If they even draw this one, they take home gold. Sasi lost, yes. Who will win this year's Mata Steel? Chad, by the way, Tata Steel lineup देखना पड़ेगा, interesting रहेगा. If you go to VD squad and check, you'll see I've always encouraged and supported VD after he won. No, I know. We all want him to win. Yes, I've seen 2 draws and 1 loss asking Nihal win. Yes. Sorry, bhai, Tikku ko Serbia. Arey yaar. Going to Nihal's game, he plays king f3 also works. But at some point, playing f3 is logical because you kind of prevent this activation of the knight. Yeah, Vardhan bhai. I think if we even had one more player, and I'm not even talking like Gukesh or Arjun, I'm talking like even Ronak or somebody who was a youngster, I think we would have done really well in this tournament. We really missed that youngster, I think. I think it's not about that these players are weak. It's just that youngsters can play way beyond their potential, as we can see in the Uzbekistan team, even without Abdul Sattarov, they're basically in the finals. Misleading nahi hai bhai, finals hai and India can win bronze. थंबनेल में ब्रॉन्ज का मैंने वो भी डाल रखा है भाई, इंडिया कैन विन ब्रॉन्ज। वीडी बहुत ओवररेटेड है। एक सेकेंड यार, एक सेकेंड। इन ओवररेटेड, गोइंग टू chessoverrated.com, chessoverrated.com, VD is world number 19, 2730. Yes, totally man. I can see that. ये क्या लॉजिक हुआ भाई? 4 players are not in form. Yes, they're not in form. Just a bad tournament for them. जब भी शायद टारसिल को गेम याद दिलाएंगे, मैं सर्बिया याद लाऊंगा। ये कह रहे चैट स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो भाई जल्दी से, लेट्स गो। एंड इफ यू हैव फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम चैट, आई विल गिव यू लास्ट 30 seconds to basically poll for the results of this game. You can go to this link, predict the results, what will happen in all the 4 games. One result you already know, so you already have an upper hand. Go for it. Last 30 seconds chat to poll. The winner जो सारे correct predict करेगा, क्या gets a surprise prize भाई. Let's go. Could be anything. Last time it was a pizza, by the way. Luke Mendonca fell off. No, I think he's fine. He just has a slightly lower rating. He'll be back. You're a pure with fan. I am, bhai, for sure. अभी के 3 गेम एंड हो जाने तो नहीं भाई, 9:30 और 9:30 हो जाएगा। इंडियन यंगस्टर्स ना उज़्बेक यंगस्टर्स को हराया है क्या? जब ओलंपियाड में मैच हुआ था, वी टाइड अगेंस्ट देम 2 each. इंडिया 2 वर्सेस उज़्बेकिस्तान वाज 2 each, एंड दैट टू बिकॉज आई थिंक गुकेश काइंड ऑफ लॉस्ट दैट विनिंग गेम. सो इंडियन यंगस्टर्स स्कोर्स वाज बेटर अगेंस्ट उज़्बेकिस्तान, बट India A, I think, struggled, right? I don't remember what was the score of India A against Uzbekistan. Vidit is nowhere top player. If he remains India best, then we are mediocre. No, bhai. Vidit is a very strong player. I think you are trying to compare him with youngsters and who have achieved much more at the same age, like 16, 18. Maybe video is not as strong, but that's not VD's fault. This technology becomes accessible. There are more sponsors nowadays, and that's why they've achieved more at a younger age. और कोई difference नहीं है. Maybe 15 years from now, 10 years from now, there'll be somebody who'll be 27 at age 14, and then there'll be somebody named PC or radio or something saying कि भाई यार ये गुकेश और अर्जुन यार 25 साल के हो गए हैं, 2750 रेटिंग है, ये इसको देखो, लड़के को यार चंपू नाम है इसका, लेकिन साला 2770 होके बैठा है 14 साल की उम्र में. I hope we get top 10 players. Let's hope so यार. If okay, both teams drew. Okay, A4 played by Black. Let's go King E2. Nehal, let's go King E2. Going to game with it again. After the move, काफी कुछ हो गया है इस गेम में. After 97, Knight F4, Rook C6, G4, Rook to C8 and F3 played. इंडिया ने हराया था क्या? Really? That is impressive भाई. फिर तो अच्छी बात है. आपने बच्चे का नाम चंपू रखोगे? नहीं भाई. चार बजे I'm ending the poll now. सबने पोल कर लिया ना? Of course he's decent, but we want someone to continue Anand's legacy. Now, your opinion might be different, that he might not be able to reach Vishy Anand's level. But to be honest, जितने भी players अभी Indian chess में हैं, सारे के सारे, so far nobody has shown signs of that. Nobody. That's the issue. So there's nobody so far who's even come close to becoming a 5-time world champion. ध्यान रखना भाई. Okay, I'm ending the poll now. Let's close it. Closed, and let's end the poll. Bye. How do you end it? I keep forgetting. Bye. Yes, close poll. But you're done. टिक्कू को ही करते थे बैन. विशी 2820 से तब एक टाइम पे यूएस लेवल का कोई नहीं है. Exactly. China is forming beyond expectations in this tournament. Not even top 3 Chinese players playing. China की C टीम है ये. चाइना की सी टीम खेल रही है भाई. जस्ट imagine his parents watching him crying with him. I think that every chess parent is used to it. Actually, it would hurt, of course, but I think every chess parent has seen their child grow up and probably cry while losing to tournaments. So it's not a new thing, but yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying. डिंग लीजन कहाँ है? डिंग लीजन जी अपना नामकरण करवा रहे हैं डिंग लीजन से डिंग लीजन में. चार स्ट्रीम लाइक कर दो भाई, एंड इफ यू आर हियर फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम सब्सक्राइब, बिकॉज दिस इज द फाइनल मैच. Whosoever wins takes home the bronze medal. अगर पीवी सिंधु ब्रॉन्ज के लिए फाइट कर रही होती तो we would all support her. I think the Indian team deserves our support as well. Both three has already drawn. SL has drawn. A spectacular tournament for SL overall. He did not lose a single game. I think only he lost one game and had a lot of wins against strong players. Nihal right now has an equal position, so he played the London. Going to Abhijit Bhai's games, we saw it till I think this position. He played the move f4. Pawn takes, an important move. Pawn takes, maintaining the pawn structure. King g7, rook b1, b6, and this is the current position. चैट में साहिल भाई हमसे जोर से पढ़ो चैट, जिसको लगता है टिक्कू भाई शुड गेट बैन फ्रॉम हिज चैनल टाइप हाई इन चैट. नहीं भाई, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. गोइंग टू द गेम ऑफ विदित अगेन. b6 played. Yeah, white is gaining some slight edge now because he did the same thing which I asked Vidi to do. He did the same thing, gaining space on the king side. So Vidi has to be careful. Are you vegetarian? Not really, but it's like I'm not that crazy buff of like. nice. Chat rate बढ़ गया, कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. गुप्ता should retire. भाई खेलने तो दो गुप्ता जी को, काफी टाइम बाद तो खेल रहे हैं. Tikku chess boxing match. Yeah, I'll probably end up beating him in that one though. Ding de बेचारा fight भी नहीं करेगा रे. Going to Nihal Sareen's game. Okay, nothing is happening. Going to Avijit Bhai's game. Nothing is happening. So VD game में रहते हैं. Why isn't talking hi? People just want to address me ऐसे कि hi कैसे हो? और कुछ नहीं है भाई. Yeah, VD is just waiting now. Now h5 from white or so on. भाई मिनिमम कितनी रेटिंग विदाउट बुक पढ़े हो सकती है? 0. मिनिमम रेटिंग तो 0 ही होगी भाई. तो शुड रिटायर एंड गो टू हिमालयस कह रहे हैं नीतीश भाई. भाई हिमालयस जाने में कोई चक्कर नहीं है भाई, मैं भी चलूंगा साथ में. वो डार्ट्स वाला स्ट्रीम कब करोगे? बहुत मजा आया था. हाँ वो आया था. वो करेंगे नेक्स्ट टाइम कभी. आई थिंक मे बी वर्ल्ड ब्लिट्स में करते हैं. मैक्सिमम 3000 भाई. विदाउट बुक्स, विदाउट कोर्सेज, विदाउट कोचेस यू कांट गो फार. कुछ तो चाहिए. खाना खा के जाना. TQ नाइस, क्लेवर. $16 में स्टार्ट टाइम प्रेशर में आने लगे हैं. नाउ वी हैव लाइक अ टिपिकल रैपिड गेम 15+10. निहाल में ही हैज 8 minutes. वाओ. So he's like 16 minutes behind. I just need a card. ये क्या है रे? Going to the game of Abhijit Bhai. Time से 6 minutes पीछे है, but he has a decent position. I actually like his position. Rook b4, interesting. I don't know. Interesting. Okay, I think he's kind of also preventing knight c4 now. Going to the game of Vidit Gujarati again. Your course is a beginner also. Yes, it is. If Ding is world championship, he'll be Ding legend. एक बंदा मर्डर करके ऑस्ट्रेलिया से भाग के इंडिया आया 4 साल पहले. कल पकड़ा गया दिल्ली में. भाई साहब 4 साल. भाई कैन यू इमेजिन लाइक कितना, लाइक इमेजिन, फॉरगेट मर्डर तो यार क्रेजी है. लाइक इमेजिन डूइंग लाइक being a nervous guy and committing some fraud, something like accidentally, like insider trading or some shit, and then never being able to sleep for the rest of your life in peace, like that is like too harsh. It's just not worth it, man. पता नहीं लोग ये स्कैम करते क्यों है. लिंक अभी तक नहीं आया. किसको आना है लिंक? वो तो आई थिंक एक बंदे को आना है, वो आप नहीं हो शायद. Australia had announced 1 million reward for his capture. भाई साहब. Netflix very happy then, true. मनीष भाई का था वो. हाँ. Imagine Magnus playing candidates and destroying players again. I don't think he'll do it. I think because if he loses तो बहुत बेइज्जती होगी रे. मतलब accidentally, मतलब एक for example कुछ हो गया, intention नहीं थी, मे बी fully हो गया, जो भी है. गलती से गाड़ी भी से ठोक दिया भाई तुमने. Like, there could be hundreds of things that could happen. साहिल टिक्कू 29K भाई हो भी रहा है, लग नहीं रहा भाई 29K पहुंच रहे हम. कहां पहुंच रहे हम? कहां भाई? 2880 सब्स है भाई. कम ऑन चैट, 20 लोग सब कर दो भाई. 28.9 के तो पहुंचे. Rook e8 played now, so VD is trying to go to the open file. Okay, maybe Rook h1. White challenges him. Losing like usual. अरे यार. यश राठी कौन है रे? थैंक यू सका भाई. आईफोन का गिव कर दो अगर इंडिया ब्रॉन्ज जीते तो. आज तक जिंदगी में ना मेरी इतनी औकात रही और ना मेरा कभी इतना बेवकूफ कि मैं आईफोन लूँ। मतलब मेरे दिमाग में आईफोन इज टू एक्सपेंसिव फॉर मी, एटलीस्ट मेरे एटलीस्ट पर्सनली। तो मैं गिव कहाँ से करूँ भाई? मैच द फर्स्ट टू विन एज यूजुअल। कार्लसन के लिए तो ये इट्स लाइक पीनस, तो वो वीकेंड टूर्नामेंट की तरह खेलेगा भाई इसको। अभी तक क्या हुआ भाई? अभी तक इंडिया ड्रू द फर्स्ट मैच एंड अभी सेकंड मैच चल रहा है। जो जीतेगा गेट्स द ब्रॉन्ज मेडल। ब्रॉन्ज तो आएगा ना आज, देखते हैं भाई। अभी तो मैच चल रहा है रे, अभी पता नहीं है यार। लेट्स सी कम ऑन 15 मिनट्स मैन। कैरी पेनल्टी सपोर्ट नहीं कर रहा मैन, ही वाज डिसअपॉइंटेड यस्टरडे। लीड में कौन है? अभी हाफ ईच है यार, अभी कोई लीड में नहीं है। Nihal should play f3 man, kick this knight back, king d3 and then ideally play rook b1 and b3 maybe after this knight has moved. Maybe that's a strategy, I don't know. What is China-Uzbek situation? China won the first match. Right now Uzbekistan is better on one board, so they are fighting back. Match को fast forward करो। I wish. I think Talas will be also fun because वहाँ rapid blitz ही है ना, so there's no 45 plus 10. It will be like 15 plus 10 or something like that. Those who are new to the channel can be decided to roommate. Sir, Spain को king sacrifice करना चाहिए क्यों भाई? First round का score 2-2 था यार. So this is the important match now of the finale. 7 minutes for Nihal man. Nihal has definitely taken a lot of time in this entire tournament. Abhijit Bhai भी सोच रहे हैं 14 minutes for his opponent. I think Abhijit Bhai actually has winning chances. He has no, I mean, yeah, weaknesses, but well defended weaknesses. And his pieces are slightly better, knight slightly better, bishop slightly better. An open file towards your opponent's king can never really harm you. So I do like his position is slightly better and chances to win this. Vidit, however, I think is probably slightly worse because you can't move the knight and the bishop. Adiva game drawn, okay. Nihal won the first game, yes. I think Sasikaran lost and Nihal won, so 2-2 हुआ था. Nihal won the spectacular game, but I think this is the important one. Pairings give Nihal 3 minutes starting. I don't think so, bhai. Nihal plays like grandpa. I don't know भाई grandpa क्या है भाई. नहाल का गेम बताओ. नहाल पता नहीं कौन बंदा है यार. Heard this name for the first time. कोई upcoming player है क्या? Nihal, however, I think is playing okay. I would say it's very difficult for either side to win this because the c4 square is controlled, so there is no attacking the d4 pawn. The c2 square is also controlled, so there is no rook c2. And white has more space, so that means black cannot easily break through with pawns. And even though black has the c file, there is no entry square. And if white challenges black at some point, that will also lead to a draw. So I think black will slowly win the king to the center, and this one is most likely going to be a draw. कैसा बढ़िया हो कैसे यार? Magnus bet Rof Lamao. वाह Magnus जी भाई इंडियन लोगों का बदला लेते हुए. By the way, rook c7, and apparently now Abhijit Bhai is better if he plays the move rook g1 check. The king has to go somewhere. I don't know where you go. Oh, he plays f4 directly. Now knight g4 is the best move for black. But will black dare playing knight g4? Because after knight g4, there are tactics like you can play f5, move the bishop, and then h5 and threaten rook g1 and so on. हाँ भाई सस्ता ओलंपियाड है भाई. Final knight g4 played though. He goes for it. भाई हर गेम में वीडी की ऐसी पोजीशन क्यों आ जाती है? रिमाइंड जो धमाल वाला डायलॉग है कि ऐसी सिचुएशन में हमेशा मेरे नाइट हमेशा खुद ही पैसिव कैसे हो जाते हैं. भाई ब्लैक से खेलोगे तो थोड़ा पैसिव होने के चांसेस रहते ही हैं. द गेम इज इक्वल हाउएवर आई थिंक. निहाल इज वेल, ओपोनेंट स्टिल थिंकिंग. अभिजीत भाई का स्टिल थिंकिंग. काफी स्लो चल रहा है भाई अभी चैट. आई थिंक दिस टाइम इज स्लोली गोइंग बिलो द 10 मिनट मार्क. जैसे ही वो 9 मिनट क्लॉक में दिखते हैं ना तो पीपल स्टार्ट पैनिकिंग. आई थिंक वी माइट सी सम मिस्टेक्स कमिंग अप वेरी सून. जितने आप लोग स्पेलिंग मिस्टेक्स निकाल रहे हो इतने अच्छे से बोर्ड्स में पढ़ लिए होते तो आप तो आज आप कहीं और होते। हाँ भाई, फिर मैं वही बोर्ड के ऊपर चेक कर रहा होता भाई 10 साल बाद स्पेलिंग से क्या होता है रे। व्लॉग कब आ रहा है भाई? व्लॉग है तो घर से बाहर निकलूंगा। What did Magnus play on move 1? I did not see what he played. I don't think he played something fancy though. Thanks to machine help, the modern chess has become a drudge. I think machines have had positives and negatives, but yeah, as long as there are beats in the world, there'll always be negatives. B5 played, F3 played, knight goes to D6, king D3. Fast chal rahe ab log moves, as you can see. It feels a bit faster. Black can also start playing on the king side now. F6 or G5 is possible because Black wants to play G5 and wants this ताकि ये pass pawn मिल जाए. But I don't think Neha will allow that. Going to the game of Abhijit Bhai, knight G5. Abhijit Bhai is thinking below 10 minutes now. Going to the game of Vidit Gujarati, H5 played by White. Maybe Vidit can counter with the move G5 now, trying to gain his own space. That's definitely a possibility. And kind of even G6 is possible. Raw side is 9 this time. Okay, all looks chill. Going to Nihal's game. King F8, okay. He can also play F5 by the way. I like that move. Trying to undouble pawns. Now that we've covered C2 with the king, now we can move the knight. Now to play F5. Lost in 20 moves. क्या खेला रे फर्स्ट मूव वैसे? क्या खेला? अच्छा 1 G3. नाइस नाइस नाइस. अच्छा G4 खेलता तो और मजा आता यार. That would have been even more awesome. Come on. Everything looks chill. बस इंडिया वो ले ले यार. इंडिया ब्रॉन्ज ले तो मजा आ जाए. ये गालियां ये कह रहे. Bar goes 0.1 से 0.3 random. No. It's fine. Going to Abhijit Bhai's game. Still, he has not played 8.5 minutes for Abhijit Bhai. He's 5 minutes behind. Abhijit Bhai should know if the board 4 is jinxed. He has to play faster. Going to Vidit's game. He's still thinking. He has 10.5 minutes. 1.5 minutes behind White here. I think he's holding this and he will draw this game. So far, chat, if the game's ended, board 3 is already a draw. Board 1 is very close to a dead draw. Board 2 is very close to a dead draw. And board 4 is maybe the deciding game, which is usually not good news for Team India. जिसने चारों draw predict करे, so far you are probably in the right direction. India will enter bronze age if they win bronze. Rook G1 played by ऐसे काम नहीं करती दुनिया भाई. Rook G1 played, H5 from black now. Now Bishop E2 is possible because you're threatening F5 and then taking the pawn on G4 for free. Elon Musk is technically an African American. Yeah, he is. Do you watch cricket? Am I interested? I do watch cricket sometimes. I think World Cup देखा था मैंने after a long while. I had not seen cricket for years. I saw the World Cup this time. It was fun until India lost to England. And then England defeated both India and Pakistan. And फिर से भाई 1947 or 1940 repeat by. थर्ड प्लेस लड़ाई देखे जब चारों ड्रॉ ही होने भाई तो ब्लिट्स होगा ना भाई. ब्लिट्स से मजा आएगा. एटलीस्ट 11 बजे ब्लिट्स होगा. फिर दैट विल आल्सो बी फन अगर टाई होता तो. आज ईरान ने वेल्स को पेल. क्या बात कर रहे हो भाई? भाई ये सारी सऊदी ये सारी कंट्री ऐसे इतना बढ़िया कैसे खेल रही है भाई? सारी की सारी एशियन कंट्रीज है. ब्लिट्स के लिए भी रखेंगे भाई. रख सकता हूं भाई. देखते हैं भाई. पहले होने दो. In which game do we have any winning chances? I think this is the game. Board 1 has been drawn, chat. VD has drawn after the move rook to we saw till h5, right? h5, knight c6, he offered a draw. Opponent took the draw. It does seems to be equal because d4, d3 are both hanging. And with this, VD has drawn. It is 1 each now. 1 each. And we have 2 more games to go. Nihal Sareen still playing. That also is leading towards a draw. And next, this game is a bit more complicated though. One more rupee. Okay, 6 minutes for Abhijit Bhai. Come on, Abhijit Bhai. दिखा दो boards 4 पे जीतते कैसे हैं. This is your golden chance. Okay, Nihal is still. भाई कितना स्लो चल रहा है, 4 मिनट है. Who would think Nihal has 4 minutes right now? इस टाइम पे तो भाई पैनिक करना स्टार्ट होना चाहिए भाई. 4 मिनट है उसके पास. इधर F5 कैसे? F5 अच्छा मूव है, अच्छा मूव है. I think you want to basically disconnect these pawns and also King E7 becomes less likely. और pawn undoubleable होने के भी अच्छे खासे चांसेस हैं. I am getting this again. 4 जीते भी तो जीते भी है, नहीं जीते भाई. आज तक कभी नहीं जीते 4 जोड़ पे हम. बीसेस चैट में इमोजी मांग लो अब. अरे इमोजी क्या मांगना है रे? और भी काम है रे 20 चैट्स को. चाइना और उज्बेकिस्तान में फिलहाल चाइना और उज्बेकिस्तान एक बोर्ड पे दोनों बेटर है. सच्ची क्या होता है? अभी ओनली विन इन कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स अगेंस्ट. अरे यार, अरे वो बताओ सॉली भाई कौन सा मुझे चाहिए तुम्हें? पता नहीं कि सॉरी एक हफ्ते दिमाग खाया हुआ है भाई. कम ऑन निहाल भाई, निहाल को क्या हो गया भाई? 3 मिनट है क्लॉक पे भाई. भाई नजर मार बाई तरफ क्लॉक पे. आर रुक्स एंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज? यस. Oh, by the way, after the move knight g4, bishop e2 played good move. King f6. And now f5 was the best move. He did not play that. He played bishop f3. Also logical. Putting pressure on the d5 pawn. Now he can put even more pressure with rook b5 later on. He can also kick the bishop away with e5 and f5, sorry, and then take on d5. So logical move. Sponsor chat में भेजो. I don't know कौन सा बोला सॉली. भेज दो sponsor सॉली भाई. निहाल fed up with this rapid format. निहाल is भाई निहाल मुझे लग नहीं रहा है रैपिड से fed up है. I think he wants classical. Because भाई आराम से सोच रहा है लौंडा. भाई 4 मिनट हो गए सोचते हुए इसको. भाई थोड़ा फास्ट खेल भाई. Are bishops by or straight? They are straight by. Always. They're actually I would say they are always gay. Always gay. Always straight चलते हैं भाई. Okay, f5 played. He plays the move. Now you should not play king e7 chat. ध्यान रखना भाई, because knight d5 the pawn is pinned. I mean he should play up for us, but I think he will not play that. I don't know what was he thinking for so long. भाई 1 मिनट 40 सेकंड पड़े हैं. Opponent के पास 16 मिनट है भाई. क्या मजाक चल रहा है क्या भाई? First one was a tie, Yashi. So whoever wins this match takes home bronze. If it's a tie 2 each, then we go to tie breaks with blitz coming up. That will be crazy as well. We'll see, because we already have 2 draws. With it drew, SL drew, and अब 2 game pending. And Nihal is playing, and Abhijit Bhai is playing. Just Nihal thinks. Okay, let's focus on the Nihal game. Abhi tak kya kar rahe? Okay, by the way, after king f6, bishop f3, rook c8 was played. Let's just play rook b3, defend the pawn. As simple as that. Going to Nihal's game, I think he has low time, although opponent के पास time है, so he might take his own time here. दोनों का टाइम कम है. या निहाल है तो वैसे बहुत ही बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. और अभिजीत भाई के पास भी भाई 5 ही मिनट है यार. We want Vidit संतोष गुजराती when we get Vidit संतोष गुजराती. भाई हारना नहीं है यार. या ड्रॉ होना चाहिए, जीतने चाहिए. आइडियली ड्रॉ भी हो जाए चलेगा, बिकॉज ब्लिट्स देखने को मिलेगा. एंड ब्लिट्स में भाई फिर टक 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 निहाल पे लेगा भाई. ये डॉजी कौन है भाई? डॉजी लिंचक पूजा का छोटा भाई है रे. फेमस हो गया आजकल काफी. कार्लसन भी टॉर्न खेलता है उसके. नाइट गोज टू b5 अटैकिंग द रुक, एंड नाउ रुक टू d7 इज द ओनली मूव फॉर ब्लैक. आई थिंक दैट्स प्रीटी ऑब्वियस. रुक b7 allows knight d6. I don't see any other move there. a5 I can just come back, so not a big deal. Jawab played 1b3 lost. Not surprised. निहाल का ओपोनेंट अब डीप स्लीप में चला गया भाई. चलना यार. एडी वजन चल रहा है भाई. अभी ये इंपॉर्टेंट है भाई, अभी ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. जब कार्लसन वर्सेस एडी होगा तब देख सकते हैं भाई, वो कल होगा. लेकिन ओ रुकी 7 बैड मूव, बैड मूव, बैड मूव, बैड मूव. नाउ चैट अपेरेंटली f5 इज अ क्रेजी मूव फॉर व्हाइट, बिकॉज f5 के बाद किंग टेक्स अलाउज knight d6 check and you win the exchange. And if bishop takes, then you have rook to f4 and you pin the bishop with knight d6 या rook f5 incoming. That's a crazy move. If he finds f5, that will be crazy. I don't think he will. I don't think he'll find f5. I don't think he'll find. Very difficult move to find with like 4 minutes on the clock. 81, नाइस गोइंग टू निहाल्स गेम अगेन भाई। ये बोर्ड पे लगता है आई थिंक कुछ टाइम फ्लो स्लोली कुछ यहाँ पे अलग चल रहा है। एसएल ड्रू, हाँ भाई एसएल ड्रू वीडी ड्रू एंड दो बोर्ड चल रहे हैं। दैट्स मिस्टर डॉजी इन्विटेशन, वो अलग है रे, नॉट सो इंपॉर्टेंट। टिक्कू कैसे हो? बढ़िया भाई, तुम कैसे हो यार? 20 क्यों नहीं खेला? 20 खेल रहा है वो दूसरा खेल रहा है टूर्नामेंट। कम ऑन फास्ट अभिजीत भाई, टाइम की कमी है, F5 खेल दो यार। एसएल ड्रू हिज प्रोविडेंट फंड्स। अभिजीत भाई आपको ट्रोल करेंगे सारे भाई। अरे ट्रोल करने बाद में यार, मैं भी तो ट्रोल करने में रही। ट्रोल करना तो अलाउड होना चाहिए ऑलवेज। खेला है मिक्स में प्रेडिक्शंस ऑफ प्रीवियस राउंड इन दिस राउंड? नहीं भाई, विडी टाटा स्टील खेलेंगे। यस ही इज प्लेइंग टाटा स्टील। टाई ब्रेक तब होगा जब दोनों ड्रॉ होंगे यार, इफ इट्स टाइड। राइट नाउ इट्स 1 ईच, सो वी आर ऑन द पाथ फॉर इट, बट ओके वी डोंट नो। ओके, गोइंग टू निहाल सरीन्स गेम। चल रहा भाई, अब ये ओपोनेंट सो गया रे, क्या चक्कर है यार ये? गोइंग टू, सारे सोए पड़े हैं भाई। इनको पता है ना रैपिड चेस चल रहा है। I think because it's 45 plus 10, they somehow find it difficult to, switch to suddenly rapid mode. They're like, आराम से खेल रहे सब भाई। Yeah, some guys, I know we had so many winning positions. I think Setu was winning in every single one. Yeah, he did not find F5. It was very difficult to find F5. Knight D4 and now it's roughly balanced. Going to Nihal Sarin's game. भाई चल दे भाई। क्या एंटोन गुइहारो? Is this time going to decent impression of classical chess? No. Classical chess is about very serious chess, and 45 minutes is just not enough. I think this is a useless time format, being honest. It's unique, so once a year is fine, but it's pretty useless. I think it's a better rapid kara lo, that's more fun. Because जो पहले के 30 मिनट है, they are basically useless. People just play slowly and it's just useless. ये part fun है भाई। अभी आप देखो ना, अब निहाल is 1 minute, opponent is 11 minutes. अगर 15 मिनट ये होती तो ये सिचुएशन आती नहीं कभी। Indians very low on time. I know the final round chat. If one of the Indian players wins, India gets the bronze medal. If they both draw or one wins, one loses, we tie the match. Then we go to blitz tie breaks 3+1. Sounds fair. Cool. विडी ने मेरा पोपट कर दिया। अरे एक बार जीत गए भाई, बहुत अरे। निहाल will lose on time. निहाल I think फिलहाल opponent भी इतना ही टाइम ले रहा है रे। How do you find the move which Nihal missed? Which move did Nihal miss? Nihal don't miss any move. I think he's just playing slowly for some reason. Board for me, अगर एक inform player आता, we could have been playing for gold now. Absolutely agree. Rapid is anything between 90 minutes and this, I think. Normally, state tournaments, yes, they can do that. But when you have a player rated more than 2200, it's not possible. Oh, Abhijit Bhai drew. Wow. So after knight d4, he offered a draw. And he has also drawn. So that means only one board remaining, that is Nihal Sareen. It's 1.5 each. Whosoever wins gets the bronze medal. And if it's a tie, we are headed towards Blitz chat at 10 PM tonight. Bhai, what do you want, chat? Do you want the Blitz or not, bhai? Batao bhai, yes or no? 45 Citroen of chess timings, are yaar. Should Nihal push? I don't see how he can push. It's a dead drawn position. We want Nihal to win. I think it's very unlikely he wins this one. I would say a draw is a good result. Look at the clock as well. Look at the clock. Clearly black is right on the clock. 10, 11, sorry, 11. Not 10. I think Nihal will draw this. My prediction is all 4 draws, chat. Has anybody predicted all 4 draws on this? I don't know if they have. If anybody has predicted all 4 draws, देखना पड़ेगा लीडर बोर्ड में कौन है ऊपर अभी। अच्छा, मैंने भी एंड किया नहीं है ना, देखना पड़ेगा। चैट में मुश्किल है। आई कैन फीड द रिजल्ट्स ऑलरेडी, नो? सेलेक्ट करेक्ट ऑप्शंस। अभी कौन सा गेम चल रहा है? निहाल का चल रहा है सिर्फ। सो वीडी ड्रॉ, बोर्ड 3 ड्रॉ, बोर्ड 4 ड्रॉ, सेफ पिक्स। सिद्धार्थ भाई, अरे थैंक्स अ लॉट फॉर भाई 100 रुपीज। थैंक्स अ लॉट भाई, मींस अ लॉट for the support. भाई पॉप क्या है भाई ये? I played only this one's time. It was me 4x4. अरे nice. Why not gold? Because gold के दाम बहुत ऊपर है भाई। ब्रॉन्ज ही अफोर्ड कर सकते हैं भाई हम लोग। I voted for all draws. It seems I'm winning. भाई अगर मल्टीपल लोग हुए तो भाई फिर इंटी पिंटी पॉन्टी करना पड़ेगा हमें। फिलहाल कितने लोग हैं भाई 3x3 पे? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 भाई कितने लोग हैं भाई? भाई कितने लोगों के करेक्ट है भाई? 3 के 3 भाई साहब, बहुत लोग हैं। रुकी 7 पे, ओ ही गेव अवे द सी फाइल। व्हाट? उसने सी फाइल दे दी भाई। Now he has knight c4 to block it. Okay, that makes sense. Take on e6 Nihal. Undouble your pawns. Let's go. Undouble. Let's go. 30 क्यों नहीं होते भाई? वही लाइव स्ट्रीम यूट्यूब रिकमेंड नहीं करता आजकल यार। Nihal is not winning. I think it's still equal, but yeah, at least he can undouble his pawns now. He got rid of a very important weakness. बहुत लोगों के हैं भाई, बहुत लोगों के हैं। Like it's literally double digits. Which tournament is Lady playing? That's like Mr. Dodgy Invitational. He takes on e6. Good move. Pawn takes. And now chat, which is the square you want on your knight on? बताओ chat. बताओ chat, कौन से square पे चाहिए? Now under pressure because his parents are angry since it's past his bedtime. नहीं भाई, वहां पे अभी सिर्फ 7:30 हो रहे हैं. It's not. Yeah, e5 would be an excellent square. So you can try to reroute it. You can start with knight g2. Go to f4, then black will have to defend, and then you can slowly move the king, knight d3, knight e5. Once the knight comes to e5, it defends f3, puts pressure on the black king side, the queen side. So you have to reroute this knight. Right now, it has no squares. Any square is better than e3 right now. c2, b4, c6, e5, also possible, but the issue is, if you choose this path, I think knight c4 is a big problem, because you can't defend the pawn with rook e2. So you can't choose this path, unfortunately. Going back to the live position chat, Nihal has 20 seconds. Nihal has 20 seconds, chat. Oh, this is intense. This is 18 seconds for Nihal. Intense. Nihal cannot lose. If Nihal loses, we get nothing. If he wins, we get bronze. If he draws, then we go to blitz. He plays f4, very risky move, double edge, because it also allows the knight to come to e4, but it also is planning to play f5 on a good day, and then you can disconnect these pawns and weaken d5 as well. So double edge moves, but a decent one. If Nihal wins by chance, पता नहीं कौन जीतेगा भाई. g2 f4, g6 e5 also possible. Yes, हमें भाई. Atul bhai, work on tactics, man. Work on tactics and get your opening sorted. Might lose on time. It is possible, but I think the game is kind of simplified, so he can play a couple of moves very fast. So for that reason, I think Nihal is probably okay. And with many chances for a knight trade at some point happening, the rook endgames are relatively easy to play as compared to other endgames. So I still expect Nihal to draw this. But yeah, it's not going to be easy. Yes, 20 seconds. It's a 10-second increment, chat. This 10-second increment, so it's going to be okay. Chat, stream like kar do bhai. Let's get to 400 likes. And if you're here for the first time, subscribe bhai. Let's go. China Uzbekistan अभी 0-0 चल रहा है भाई. इतना क्लोज है उनका फाइनल्स का. VD1 पर निहाल टाइम प्रेशर ये कह रहे. Black सोच रहा है भाई. He has 8 minutes on the clock, 20 seconds for Nihal. He needs to push through f5, disconnect these two pawns. Then because his king is on the 3rd rank, Black's king is on the 1st rank, that also gives him a slight edge. भाई हार जाएगा? I don't think so. I think he'll be fine. He'll be fine. Black deep सोच में. Black is also losing some time on the clock. Is it final? 3rd place? 3rd place match. 3rd place में technically final finale है ना. Draw हुआ तो क्या होगा? Draw हुआ तो blitz 3+1. That will be fun. It was so much fun last time when India defeated France. So Nihal is a beast at that. And Spain की जो team है ना, it's kind of older than Shirov है. Then you have like it's slightly older. So Nihal will have some chances there. Ivan सब double payment में खरीद लेके आए Steam coach. Yeah, you could do that. Please order a pineapple pizza. छी भाई छी. G5 and create pass pawn. G5 के बाद मुश्किल है यार, because black will not take. Black will keep it like this. Oh, he plays knight c4 and Nihal plays rook e2. As I mentioned, rook e2 is an important move to make sure we don't want to take on c4, chat. It's very important because black will take with the pawn and then he will get the open b file. The rook will come to b3. For example, let's say you are taken here. Pawn takes, king takes, rook here. And suddenly black has some chances. Of course, this is hanging. You first play king f7 and then you play this path. So going to this live position, Nihal has very low time on the clock, 30 seconds on the clock. 11 बजे होगा blitz, chat. If blitz happens, it'll happen 11 p.m. And it'll only last 15 minutes. So it's a very short blitz match there. Last time 15-12 minutes ही चला था actually. एजियन वीडी ने रुक एंड गेम्स में ही हराया था आपको टाइम पर, भाई टाइम पे हराया था, और वो गेम डेड ड्रॉ, 3 मूव में फोर्स ड्रॉ था, बस 3 मूव, तो वो ड्रॉ ही होता है भाई वो। 1 more rupee. Come on. First game was a tie, Ritesh bhai. So this matches everything. And it's maybe all 3 games. VD drew, SL drew, Abhijit bhai drew. So Nihal is the one playing. And this is also equal. Board 4 might lose in tiebreak. I'm not sure about that. The fact that Abhijit bhai got a comfortable draw should give him some confidence. Peri Paneer or Farmers, Peri Paneer bhai. Any day. Why knight endgames are tricky? Because knight endgames are similar to pawn endgames, and one bad move is basically lost. G5 also can be played now because the knight is not on d6. That means G5 also becomes more likely, and king c3 as well, trying to keep an eye on these squares. Imagine a knight or any sort of pawn endgame and the king is on b4. It might be completely winning. So king c3 maybe is also possible. 13 seconds. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, chal. भाई डरा रहा है लौंडा. Rook f2 played now, so putting the rook opposite the king. And now I think the plan is probably f5. It's very obvious the plan is f5 to break open here and then attack d5. Black would even just take on e3 and play rook c8. That's also an easy draw for black. So it depends on what he wants. Does he want to push? Does he want to draw? Abhijit bhai must play tiebreaks. That's for sure. Nihal doesn't lose on time. He beats people on time, whatever it is. Right now, the tables have been turned on the clock because he has way low time on the clock. 15 seconds against 5 minutes. Come on. And I think f5 is the plan. And what will black do? What is black's plan though? I just don't see any clear move. दोनों के पास कोई खास move है नहीं. Nihal is playing f5. Yeah, but I mean, I just play king f6 or even rook c7 or just knight e3 and you exchange a few pawns, but big deal. Setu is preparing for tiebreaks. I don't mind Setu playing. I just hope he wins. Because if he plays the tiebreak and loses, bhai sahab, फिर तो गजब भाई, फिर कुछ हो सकता है भाई. क्योंकि मैग्नस स्पीच चैंपियनशिप का मैच कब है? 6 दिसंबर आई थिंक. अरे शान लॉन्डे कैसन बास, कॉलेज कैसा है रे? अब तो डीपी बच्चे की हटा के किसी सेक्सी लॉन्डे की लगा लो. सेतु को इंडिया भेजो भाई, देखते भाई भेजेंगे. सब आ रहे हैं इंडिया कल परसों में. डेड क्यों भाई? Board 1 China winning. Wow, so China is pulling through. Crazy. Convincing forms with China. भाई China क्या टीम है यार, क्या खेल रही है. Nihal lost against Uzbekistan because of low time. I know, it's totally possible to lose. House is giveaway. Chat, like the stream. Bye. If you're here for the first time, do hit subscribe button. Let's go. China के board please. China के board नहीं भाई, हम सिर्फ chess.com के board देखते हैं. Ding is not playing. चाइना की सी टीम है भाई, चाइना की सी टीम खेल रही है. वो मेरे को क्लासिकल कहती पर अल्ट्रा बुलेट ही खेल पाता हूं. हाउ टू इंप्रूव. ये देखो भाई, इसको लॉन्डे को देखो भाई, सवाल क्या है भाई. कम ऑन रुक b7. इज गोइंग फॉर b4. निहाल हैज टू प्ले फास्ट. f5 खेलेगा, खेल f5 जल्दी. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. ही प्लेज f5. गुड मूव. If he takes, that would be a huge mistake. He will not take, of course, because I take with the rook with check and then I pick up d5. So black has to maintain this tension and just wait, like rook b8, rook d7 or something like that. b4 also not possible because knight takes. He takes on e3 and now he's planning b4, I think. He took the knight. Rook endgames, all rook endgames are drawn, chat, and this is not a different rook endgame here. Of course, he will just play king f6 or b4 or something like that and it should be equal. Nice, sorry bhai. b4 played. Now king f4 gives white a glimmer of an attack, but okay, it should be equal. King f4 maybe. Let's go. Come on, Nihal. King f4. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Oh, bach gaya bhai. And he plays king f4. Good move by king f4. If the king comes to e5, suddenly it's very serious. So black should probably take here now. He can also take here and then take on f5. He should not allow to come into e5 and then allow white to take with the rook. That might be bad. Chat, by the way, if white can win this d5 pawn, he will have some chances. But black also has takes and rook b3 incoming. So defending the a3 pawn is next to impossible for black now, for white now. So I think it should be equal, and most likely we're headed towards a tie break. टाइमर बंद कराओ कोई। 17 seconds है भाई, 2.5 minutes opponent के पास, उसका टाइम भी नीचे आ रहा है। By the way, look at Nihal, yeah, finding all the best moves under such low time, like he's very tricky at fast time controls. बात सही है भाई, निहाल को स्टार्टिंग से ही 2 मिनट दिया करो, बढ़िया खेलेगा वो। Do hit the subscribe button, एक बार बस धीरे धीरे बोल के दिखाओ। Do hit the subscribe button, ये लो भाई। And he takes on e3, good move. Now I assume rook b3 is the plan from black's perspective, and then we'll play king e5. So basically, white will win the a3, black will win the a3 pawn, we'll win the d5 pawn, and it should be a draw. First round भी tie था भाई, वहां पे Sasikiran lost and Nihal was the guy who won. Rook b3, rook f3 might not be the best because black can just ignore this rook. You can never take on b3 because pawn takes the queens, and he will just take on e5 and play king f6, and it's just useless to play rook f3. And then you can't play king e5 because you have to defend the rook. So rook f3 would be a useless move. भाई ड्रॉ तो हुआ बोर्ड 4 इस बार, इससे पहले तो पिल रहे थे भाई। कम से कम इस राउंड में ड्रॉ तो हुआ। आई टेक द ड्रॉ भाई, आई टेक द डैम ड्रॉ। इट्स फाइन, इट्स फाइन। Okay, come on, come on. Now, opponent also has 1.5 minutes, so clock काफी आसपास आते हुए. It's not, Nihal is not the only guy under time pressure now. And now, king e5 is the best move. Although both work, but king e5 is the best move, directly going for this pawn. 15, 14, he's going down, he's going down. Single digits. 7, 6, 5. Oh, he plays king e5. Nihal finding all the best moves. Rook b3 now for black. Rook takes f5, king e7, then king d5, rook takes a3 and g5, and it should be a draw. Why many players don't play in world teams? Because it's not the same stature as the Olympiad, but at the end, it is a team event, and Indian women team won this 2 years back, I think, and they made the country proud, so it's very important to win this. He takes it, king e7, king d5, rook a3 now. Okay, take on d5. He takes on a3. And now we can give a check and we can repeat. We can play g5 as well. This should be a draw, chat. This should be an easy draw for both players. King d7 also draws. And that means, chat, as it is going to end in a draw, we are going to tie breaks. That means we'll have one match of 4 players playing against Spanish players, 4 Indian players, 3+1 time control. It will start at 11 p.m. and whosoever wins that blitz will basically take home the bronze medal. Now, medals do matter. Anybody who's followed the Olympics knows how important it is. Nihal is still trying to win this with rook g6, but usually the rook will just go to a1. You'll put the pawn on a2, and the king will never be able to step out of his own pawn because there'll be check and wins. I will show the winner. Let's let the game first finish. I think काफी सारे winner होंगे. तो उसमें से एक को choose करना will be interesting. Rook g6 या rook a6. Which one will Nihal go for? Maybe rook g6. Yeah, maybe rook g6. Let's just go rook g6. But rook g6, rook b5 check. Wow. So it's not a one-way street. Yeah, it's not a one-way street. You have to be careful. You have to be careful. Rook g6. There is rook b5 check, and now you can not only play rook a5, putting the rook behind the pass pawn where it intends to be, or even rook g5 is possible. Okay, he plays rook a6, probably the practical move. Check, king e4, and now, yeah, black can just repeat rook g5, king f4, rook d5, king e4 all seems to be a draw. I would say white is tiny bit better maybe, but not enough to win this one. Not enough to win this one. King e4 now, only move. Fast, 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 Nihal, fast, Nihal, fast. कितना मासूम हूं भाई, जो बंदा बोलता है ना मासूम हूं, कभी मासूम नहीं होता यार. And now rook g5, king f4. I think this should be a draw. Rook b4, maybe rook a7 check, and Nihal plays for a while. I predict 4. काफी लोगों ने predict किया 4 draws भाई, काफी लोगों ने predict किया 4 draws, बहुत लोगों ने किया है. Rook g5. Okay. King f4. Will he play rook d5 now? But oh, rook d5, rook a4. That's losing. So king e7. Yeah, you just give her the pawn. Okay, yeah, but that should also be a draw. But at least pawn up to honge, bhai. Pawn up to honge. Okay, the game goes on. The game goes on for now. VD will win extra pawn. Rook takes a4 now. Yeah, pawn up. Okay. Chat, do you think Nihal has any chance here? Pawn up. Some chances, right? Some chances. I mean, pawn up to hai. In fact, I think rook d5 and g6 are the only two moves to hold this. So, in दोनों में से एक खेलना है और Nihal wins. He plays g6. Chant Londa, bhai. Take it, Nihal, take it. You can also give a check first. VD Nihal, yes, Nihal. Take it, take the pawn. 13 सेकेंड 12. क्या ध्यान रखना, even if you have 8 extra queens on the board, अगर ओपोनेंट के पॉन भी है ना और आप टाइम से हार गए तो हार गए भाई. Oh, back rank पे चला गया. That's interesting. He went to the back rank. That's very interesting. He went to the back rank. Because कई बार ना back rank पे जाना is very risky. He takes the pawn, rook g6. And now what? d5, I assume, is the move. d5, rook g5. Maybe not enough, yeah. d5, king e8 is also possible. Rook h7 is also possible. Lot of possibilities. Pawn up a chat, but should be a draw. He plays rook a5, preventing any sort of rook g5 or h5 ideas. So ladies, हारेंगे तो नहीं chat. At least we are going to the tie breaks. At least we are going to the tie breaks, bhai. That is confirmed. We can't lose this. Pawn up, bhai. वही है ना साकेत भाई, because opponent time use करता है ना. And chat, the fact that the opponent has less time, you never know, he might blunder. It is totally possible. I can see the bars going up a bit slowly. It's going up. d5 played. The king is coming to e5 next. Maybe rook g6 now from black is good enough to hold comfortably, because you can't move the king up. What white wants is to play king e5 and then give a check on the 7th rank somehow. Yeah, rook g6 is a very strong move. Maybe coming via this path now looks interesting. Coming to h5. Maybe that's a good plan. You can't really go to e5 anymore. g5 would be a draw. Why Paneer Indian? I don't know who Paneer Indian is, bhai. और लिटरली अभी इसके बाद ये सेम ब्लिट्स ही खेल रहे होंगे दोनों लोग. इसके बाद ब्लिट्स भी खेलना है इन्होंने मोस्ट लाइकली. तो इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा ये डायनामिक. Okay, king h4. देखो ब्लैक के रुकिया स्क्वायर्स नहीं है अब. He has no squares. Interesting. King e7 only move, chat. Only move is king e7, by the way. Everything else loses, of course. Okay, king e7 obviously. Now king h5. King h5, rook d6. Rook e5, king f7. Yeah, it doesn't work still. Okay, we still play on. Oh, 8 seconds, 7 seconds, king h5 played. Rook e5 nahi, maybe just cast zugzwang hai. This is kind of a zugzwang. Yeah, not exactly, but okay. Cash black to play hota. Okay, anyways, what do you do now? King h4. Okay, he will triangulate maybe he will triangulate now and try to get. We want the position with the king on d6 when we play king h5. जब हम king h5 खेले, king should be on d6 ताकि rook d6 is not possible. He will try to triangulate now, but he can't do it immediately because king g3 there's no h5. He can do it actually. Check. Okay. Is chess the dumbest game ever? Not really, buddy. 13 seconds for his opponent. King d7 is losing. Wow. King d7 loses. That's crazy. King f7. Nihal won that drawn game versus Anish in CGC. Yeah, you can never discount Nihal. He's very tricky. Like, he is one of the trickiest players India has. Like, if you have a drawn position where you want India to win, I think Nihal is the best player to be there. Chat, even if it's a draw, we'll have tie breaks. Bhai, 11 baje honge wo 3+1 blitz. That's always fun. But anyways, it's interesting to see if Nihal can convert this somehow. Bronze के लिए fight हो रही है, chat. Bronze के लिए हो रही है. 7 seconds, 6 seconds for his opponents. 5, 4. King f6. Maybe king h5 now. Oh, king e5 is incoming. King e5 is also... No, not king e5. That will lose, I think. King g7. Yes. And now you want the king to be here. काश जादू से छलांग मार सकते हैं क्या नाले के ऊपर से? Can we jump to f5 suddenly? अरे यार. Maybe just waiting. Rook d2. Yes, good move. He'll play king h7 now, I think. I think that's the logical move. Yeah, king h7. And this doesn't win, I think, because the king will be back in time. Maybe he'll just play g5. Also possible, just to kind of draw quickly. It is possible he might go for this. Or he will try to play king h4, king e3, king f... Okay, he waits for now. Okay, they're waiting. He's trying to triangulate, I assume. He triangulated, but what now? Yeah, he's trying to come back via this path again. King g6, rook d2. He's waiting for the king to go back ताकि वो यहाँ आ सके. But he goes here. Black is tricky. Black is not going to go back. Maybe here again now. Chat ये over the board है, so black को claim करना पड़ेगा draw. It will not be automatic repetition कोई अगर draw हो भी गया तो. And I don't think they'll be writing moves at this point. Maybe not. So I don't think कि draw होगा कोई repetition से. Why not hit the pawns? Trading the pawns would lead to an easy draw. The king will come in front of the pawn. Whenever your opponent king is in front of the pawn, usually leads to a draw. King a5 does not work, right? I'm not sure. This check, takes king here. Maybe it's a... Okay, he gives a check. We'll see now. King takes d5. I think it probably draws as well. I think it also draws. I think this is also a draw, actually. This should be a draw now. Both are drawing, actually. Both are drawing. King h4. But okay, this is an easy draw, yeah? Rook g6 now. That should be easy draw. Both of them would be aware that the position is drawn, then why are they still playing? Because mistakes happen. Even though if they don't know it's a draw, mistakes do happen sometimes. Fair enough. Cool. Chat, this is very close to a draw now. Any second we can have the draw, and that means 11 o'clock. It is going to be blitz, where we'll have Nihal, we'll have video on board 1 against Santos Latasa, we'll have Nihal against Anton Guijaro, we'll have SL against Yufa Dani, most likely, and board 4 chat, who do you want to play in blitz? Which of the players do you think is the best one? Is it Abhijit Bhai, is it Sasikiran, is it Sethu? Which one do you think is the best one for Team India in blitz? Who would you play if you were the team captain, chat? Thank you, Humphrey ji. I think he can obviously win the pawn if he wants to. That's not... Okay, he can't even win that, actually. Now rook g5 check. Sethu, Gupta, Sethu, Sasikiran, Abhijit. Tikeshwar नहीं खेल सकता. Sethu. काफी लोग Sethu बोल रहे हैं रे. इतना क्रेज Sethu कहाँ से आ गया रे अचानक से? ये तो बेस्ट वन. अब बताओ, is writing move mandatory? Yes, mostly it is, but not in rapid and blitz chess. Carlson lost to FM. Wow, that's crazy. समय नहीं खेल सकता है, unfortunately. सिर्फ बोल 1 2 3 काउंट नहीं कर सकते क्या? नहीं यार. विजय शंकर. Can we just have Nihal play blitz Simon against them? नहीं, that will also not work. Sethu on all folds. Vaishali should play. Vaishali is not there. By it should be very difficult to catch a flight right now and take a flight to Israel. Sethu कह रहे काफी लोग. Versus GM himself, he should also play. He can't play. He's not in team by. Okay, we're very close to the end of the game. They're repeating moves, chat. By the way, China is leading 2-1 and the final game is a draw, so China is of course winning. Now he can come and pick up this pawn, but Black will just play king f4. It should be a draw. Board 1 Sethu, board 2 Sasi, board 3 Abhijit. भाई साहब, विनीत भाई ने तो मतलब भाई इतना पैर पे कुल्हाड़ी मारना कहां से सीखा आपने? Yeah, chat, they have exchanged pawns and that is a draw. कर लिया क्या एक्सेप्ट इन्होंने? यार एक था रे इंडिया का IM, I will not name that IM. इस पोजीशन में he kept playing for 10 minutes against me. I will not name that IM भाई, but क्या यार मतलब, come on यार, you can't be serious. Anyways, this is a draw, chat. That is the final result of this round. Let me just update it. 11 baje we'll have blitz, chat. 11 baje we'll have blitz. The final game is also a draw. Let me check कितने लोगों के foot correction है. भाई साहब बहुत लोग जीते, अरे बहुत लोग जीते हैं. सो पिकिंग आउट वन गाय, आई एम गोइंग टू रैंडमली चूज वन गाय नाउ. सागर भाई ऐसा नहीं करेंगे. सागर भाई नहीं तेरे, सागर भाई नहीं तेरे, सागर भाई नहीं थे. थोड़ा कमजोर आयन था रे सागर भाई से. जी अभी शायद नहीं भाई, आयन की बात है. Who is that? I will not. The point is not to roast IM. The point is to reveal the situation. No, he was a guy. He बोल रहा हूं ताने कहां से आ गई. Anyways, chat. This means आधे घंटे में हम खेलेंगे blitz. That will be a crazy match. Battle for bronze boils down to one blitz match. Meanwhile, China has one gold. Silver goes to Uzbekistan. अब पूरे टूर्नामेंट इस मोमेंट में सिर्फ ब्रॉन्ज पेंडिंग है भाई, सिर्फ ब्रॉन्ज पेंडिंग है. नो, IM इज नॉट पॉपुलर भाई. मुत्तरक जी हाँ भाई. अबे डोंट स्पेकुलेट नेम्स. मजा नहीं आएगा रे. हेल्प सागर शाइन टूर्नामेंट. आई एम नॉट प्ले सागर भाई. आप IM हो इन अ पैरेलल यूनिवर्स. यस बट राइट नाउ आई एम अ GM. कितनी स्ट्रीम करोगे, इसी में वेट कर लो भाई. आप अभी 35 मिनट है भाई, मेरे गले को रेस्ट मिलेगा रे. So chat, I will see you in half an hour with the blitz, with the finale, with the creme de la creme, जहां पे भाई ब्रॉन्ज जीतेंगे. और एक और प्रिडिक्शन करते हैं भाई. Let's do it. I'll see you in half an hour chat, hopefully with the 4 Indian players as well as the bronze medal भाई. मिलते हैं भाई 10:55 पे very quickly. Take care and keep smiling.